more than 200, was a powerful necromancer. Well, as he was, he became egotistical and prideful. As we all know, pride goeth before a fall. Modern day, the necromancer walked one night. While crossing the road, a man bumped him with his shoulder, and he did not apologize. The necromancer would not let this stand. The necromancer turned, ready to curse the rude pedestrian. But he wasn't, so he did, barreling towards him. All that power, undone by a truck. When the necromancer awoke, he was sitting before a goddess. She introduced herself as Nyx, the goddess the necromancer would go for his next flight. Oh, so I get to go to some amazing isekai world? The necromancer asked.
No, I've decided you'll return until you've learned some humility. I pray you learn from this lesson.
Little did he know she'd send him back in his already dead body. I will admit, it's kind of comfy. I don't care if I have to raise like a whole horde of like zombies. Every time I wake up in the morning, I look over to the side and I go, honey, I feel an evil presence. And then she turns and looks at me. I'm like, oh, there it is. Sorry. Good morning, honey.
Attacking a woman.
I've got ectoplasm all up my crack. That's my cousin! Tay-Tay!
It's alright. Hey.
There we go. Everyone come to the BJ store. This will attract customers.
The wind here. Something's off.
Yeah,
Let's go
I
in and
farted.
take a look.
Meat, thug. We have meat.
I can tell you and I are going to get along just like fire hoses.
And I bet you can do some things with a fire hose, can't you? Hello, boners! How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, there's the echo. I'm here with Lady Taker.
Hello, folks. Happy Thanksgiving to one and all.
It's Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what are you thankful for?
Boners. What's up, Jen? Happy Thanksgiving. Sorry about the echo. The wife's in the room, so her microphone's picking me up.
It's an endless cycle. My mic picks him up, his mic picks me up, and then it's just over and over and over again.
You notice how my mic doesn't pick her up? Because mine has a noise gate.
Yeah, too bad I can't shut your mouth up. Hi, Zelda.
Ah, my camera keeps picking you up in the background, too.
Everyone just likes me better.
Oh no, Jen caught the cold. You got the ick.
I'm right there with you, Zelda.
Yeah. God damn it.
Ow!
Ow, ow, ow.
No, it's kitty.
What'd you do now?
Holding on to my arm for dear life.
I love you. Never let go.
I'll never let go, Jack. No, seriously, get off.
Let go. I won't let go. You let go.
She's saying don't let go. She's crying his hands off the damn board.
Yeah. Bleh. Bleh. Let's see. Ta-da! So, we're going to be doing Ghost Figures again tonight. I figured, you know, keep to my regular schedule, even though it's Turkey Day. I might have to clear my throat a little bit. My throat's still a little bleh from the ick, but I'm not having that big, crazy hacking cough I was having. That was ugh. Felt like choking a couple times. What's funny?
You choking on a boner?
I didn't say I was choking on a boner. This is going to be difficult hearing my echo. Yeah. All right. So what do we got first? What's first on the docket? We got Depth of Despair. 5 scary ghost videos to watch in utter darkness. Yeah, utter darkness. Utter blah. I bet it's mostly bullshit. I mean, it almost always is. Are you going to join in or what?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm waiting for the video.
No, I'm waiting for you to talk.
You talk so much for me.
A bad omen. On September the 3rd of 2025, a girl named Emery just received news that her dad's dog passed away that day. So she decides to look at her most recent videos of the dog, cherishing some of their final moments together. And on one video, she was staying at her father's house laying in bed when the dog started barking unusually at something in the room. Watch closely.
Goddamn bots. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're aware dogs do that. Dogs will just bark at nothing for no reason. Sometimes it's because they hear something you don't hear.
Our dog did that once. Scared the shit out of me. While you were out.
Oh.
I was laying on the bed with me. All of a sudden, right the door and looked at the front door, started barking. Thought it was coming home. I looked out there and there was nobody there.
The dog begins to
Well,
bark
small
towards the
dogs
memorial of their other pet
more
who
so
passed away.
Are more skittish and are more prone to react that way. So this video doesn't show shit. I can get how someone who misunderstands could say, oh, it must be something paranormal, it's barking at nothing. But it's just because you don't understand that dogs will bark at something they hear in that direction, even if you don't hear it. Their sense of smell, their hearing, all are increased. So they probably heard something they didn't like, and they're like, that's why if you look at the dog, it kept going on and off. But if they viewed it as a threat, then the dog wouldn't have gone to the food bowl to eat. You know what I mean?
Probably had noisy neighbors. Noisy.
Away sometime prior to this. But just as the dog barks at it, something moves the pages.
Another one? Fucking fuck.
Yeah.
Then, as she continues to observe the dog's strange behavior, something suddenly yanks the dog sideways across the room, as if something unseen pushed it.
Looking at your other
Emery also
screen.
mentions whenever she stayed over at her dad's house,
The dog didn't get yanked. Fuck
things would
you.
happen often.
The dog walked to the side.
The dog started displaying this bizarre behavior. Then shortly after, the page turned by itself and the dog was shoved. Could it be that something was haunting the place?
There's a fan there.
Perhaps
There's
it's
a fan
linked
in the
to this
room.
dog passing away.
How do we
Since
know
there
it's
was
not
a
happening
ring
over
messing
there?
with the memorial of their other pet.
Yeah, it just
They pushed
moved.
this dog, and not long afterwards, this dog
There's
passed
It's a
away.
breeze.
Let me know what you think.
Oh, this is stupid.
Hotel Nightmare. In the following video, a woman named Aria is staying at a hotel when one night something terrifying scares the life out of her. stranger was walking down the corridor back to her hotel room when she noticed someone following her. So she
I think I covered this video
to deter the person from doing anything, while she was actually recording for her own safety, when she suddenly hears footsteps running towards her, and this happens.
She goes in an elevator, right? And they tried comparing it to the Lisa Lamb thing.
I don't hear footsteps.
I don't either. I think this is all staged.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love how one single person came out.
The girl runs down the door.
Not one person, yep, no one gave a shit.
Is chasing after her.
Like, nope,
before
mind my own business.
Abruptly. However, a member of the hotel staff captured the moment on the hotel's CCTV cameras.
Yeah, I believe he's probably in on it.
Deeply disturbed. Watch closely.
So here's video of that girl that posted.
If it wasn't staged, would she be screaming on top of her lungs? I don't know if she'd be screaming on top of her lungs. That'd probably be lethal.
No, if she was being followed, she would have been screaming louder. Knocking on doors as she goes to get someone to come out.
It's like she acting like she's running from something or hiding from something. But
Yep, there's the elevator. Yep, I did react to this. This is bullshit. I'm pretty sure that the hotel employee that's talking is part of the scam. In fact, he probably pointed her to go to this floor. I bet they had very few bookings, if not that it was empty. Probably why no one came out.
Yeah.
I think this was all planned. They worked together. They both put out videos. They both try to go viral off of this bullshit. Yeah.
I mean, if you're being followed, you're a lot louder screaming.
Mm.
That's what we are always told. Make as much noise as possible.
Yeah, I think it was all staged. She was just play acting. Do I know for sure? No.
She tweaking.
Do I believe it's most likely? Yeah.
And the elevator door is not even
I mean, how do you disprove some crazy person running down the fucking hallway? Other than looking and going, I didn't see shit.
Like she playing hide and seek or something. But look, this ain't even the craziest
they're
thing
milking the Elisa Lamb thing.
This ain't even the craziest thing about this video. I got like more video to show y'all, and it just gets super weird.
I'm not clicking on a random source.
Just stay tuned. It's crazy.
The girl can be seen panicking and hiding from someone in the elevator. But as we can see on the CCTV cameras, there's clearly nobody there. Even stranger is that the elevator suddenly stops working and the doors don't close after she enters. But as soon as she runs back out, the doors close almost immediately. Viewers couldn't help but note the similarity of this hotel elevator footage to the Elisa Lam incident, in which Elisa was seen in an elevator shortly before her body was found on the roof in the hotel water tank. Now, after this strange
I'm not a big lizard person myself, but my wife likes the bearded dragon.
And see if they can uncover anything. What they find is very unsettling.
It's like all my stuff is just left here.
Yeah, this guy just comes in and goes through people's shit. This is staged.
I came.
Look, the bed's not even slept in. Look, they just flipped over the edge of the blanket. Here.
No.
Come on. There. Look, the bed's not even slept in. They just flipped up the edge of the bed. It's just they tried to make the room look a mess, and it was like the most half-assed, like, rush job ever. Nobody even laid in the bed. They just threw the blanket up for no fucking reason. It would look messier if you actually slept in the fucking bed. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. It's stupid.
It's stupid.
You said what?
Said what?
No, this is...
Definitely a man.
We missed the toilet. We dropped all the toilet paper on the floor.
Why the fuck is this in here? Hold this. Yo.
Oh yeah. And that handle thing he's got, it's supposed to be able to go under a door and open it. Right? Like you slide it under the door, grab the handle from inside.
Oh yeah.
They said, what's this doing in the room? I bet he put it in there.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that they fucking had that shit. Like employees use it. Like, oh shit, do we gotta keep in this room? No, here, let's just use this. I'm willing to bet. What's up, Jay?
This is crazy.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
And he knows how to do it too. Look how quick he had that. As if he had practice. You know, not everyone knows how to do those, use those, like right off the bat.
Yeah, he's been doing this before.
Well, at least you got some stuff you can take home.
As they explore the room, a mess of things can be seen all over the place.
Look, we found this in the room, but I swear I've never used it before.
Even worse, in the bathroom, they find a tool that is used to open doors from the outside to get into the
And what's in the bathroom?
And as he tested it,
he's experienced, you would say. Yes.
This left the staff member deeply concerned about the girl, thinking someone may actually be following her, since that is a very specific tool that not anyone should have.
Is it very
So
funny
they
or is that
decided to watch the CCTV tapes in more detail, and on one of them, sometime after the girl
What are you
runs
talking
down the
about?
hallway, he noticed something downright chilling.
Well,
Watch
you
closely.
think the guy's in on it.
Alright, y'all. So
What
I
about the cleaning lady
went
with
back
shoes?
and was looking at the video.
I don't know. She might not be. Because she looked like she had a genuine expression on her face. That doesn't mean it's not staged.
I know. I was just saying that kind of looked like the lady complaining in a way. Maybe it was like her mom. Like her mom worked there and they're staging this whole thing.
I'm aware, Jay. I know there's an echo. There's not much I can do about it. Her microphone is picking me up. We're in the same room. My microphone has a noise gate, but hers doesn't. So it's kind of like, well, fuck.
If it's bad, I can leave. We'll try to do it another time.
Yeah, I know, unfortunately. I can hear my own echo. It's driving me nuts, but...
Not like he doesn't love hearing his own voice.
Ah.
Girl from the other day, right? Because I'm thinking maybe somebody must be following her because I found that thing in the bathroom. Like, you know, it makes sense that somebody's probably following her. Because not just any person is going to have
And here,
that tool.
this is one of my red flags. Video of a video. The reason you take video, record with a phone of a video screen, it lowers the quality and helps you hide whatever you want to do next. Now, I already reacted to this. I believe that they said that there was a shadow or something happened. I think that was done in post.
Well, also the thing is that they said they thought someone was following her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not one part of that video did we see who was following her.
Well, of course.
They never show it. You would think they would show the person. That way they could be like, internet, find this guy.
Right. Well, they were trying to imply it was a ghost. Paranormal videos do really good. They go viral very easily.
True.
They have full intent of this being a ghost story. My taste buds are fucked up. Not only do I have a cold, chills, and fever, but also migraine and stuff tastes so nasty. Can't even enjoy Thanksgiving. Oh, that's horrible.
That's how I was on Christmas when I caught COVID, Zelda. Couldn't enjoy Christmas dinner.
Now I'm picking you up on my microphone, too. Damn.
Everyone just likes me better.
No, I believe that they say that when he's going over the security, the CCTV footage, that they show a shadow or something. I was like, yeah, I think that the shadow was put in post video editing. I don't know how I get it. I'm basically in my room most of the time. Yeah, well, I'm disabled in my room most of the time. I still got sick.
Thank you, Jay.
Ah, fuck you, Jay.
I mean, that tool is for
Don't
being
hate.
outside the rooms. So
So
just keep watching the screen right here, man. I saw something that just...
get in line, Jay.
Because I'm thinking somebody's following her.
Watch, let me fast forward. Watch this.
Are you free to babysit? Thanks for offering, Jay.
Watch. That's just the housekeeper down there. Right there. Right there.
Right there
Right
is the
where?
bullshit.
I don't know what that was.
Right where?
How do y'all explain
I saw
that?
nothing.
Somebody explain that to me.
Yeah, there's like a shadow or something.
And y'all think that's crazy. Keep watching like right by that door right there, by that table. Keep watching right over by there.
By there.
The whole time I'm thinking somebody following her. So we trying to go over the film and just
Yeah,
keep
but that's
watching.
still not following.
My hand is shaking. Right there.
What is that?
Where?
What the heck,
that was
bro? That's a rock from that table right there. Those are stones and those
A rock from the table.
And that one of them stones just fell on the floor.
Yeah.
And there's no way that should happen because there's no wind in there.
Right there in the middle. How do you know?
Oh yeah, the wind blew a rock.
Yo, this
So
is
someone's
crazy.
in that hallway right there and thrown it.
Yeah, fucking around.
Somebody explain this to me.
It's all
Please,
staged
somebody
bullshit.
explain to me what the hell that just was.
Bitch, where?
A while after the girl runs down the
Exactly
hallway,
right.
a dark
What the
shadow
fuck
can
are
be
you
seen
talking
running down the
about?
hallway towards the same direction as the girl. Then, moments later, a rock flies off the bowl on the table and lands on the floor all on its own,
Bullshit,
creeping
no.
the staff out and leaving them totally lost for words, with no explanation. He then makes an update explaining his own experience in the building.
Because I've witnessed some weird stuff here.
He threw the rock the opposite way of the lady running.
Yep.
Be like creeping and
Because that
just
makes
weird
sense.
and different.
Because it's all staged, it's all bullshit. This guy's milking the fact that he's an employee at this hotel.
As for
To
the
use-
girl, nobody knows
use
her
that to his
whereabouts,
advantage
but
to
it
make
looks
this
like
creepy
she's
video.
left the hotel, leaving some of her stuff behind in a hurry. Since then, no updates have been provided, so until we learn more, this one is a creepy mystery.
The
And
reason
question
there's no
remains,
updates is probably
just
because they
where
got called out for it being
is she
bullshit.
running from? Let me know your thoughts on
It
this
didn't
one.
go viral like they wanted,
From
and
within.
they got called out, and they're like, yeah, it's not worth
In the
pursuing
following
more.
video, the local fire department in
I
Brazil
was also sick on
received a
Thanksgiving
call
last year. What are
from
the
a
odds?
woman saying she
Well,
was
maybe
locked in Boquerão Cemetery.
next year,
A rescue team was
you'll
then
prepare
dispatched to
better.
the scene to carry out a search when they found
Take
vids.
something in advance, take vitamins and shit, prepare for it.
Fuck that. That lady was stuck in there. I want to go in the damn gate. Okay, not that high.
Localizado.
Yeah, but did you see the spikes on top?
Os bombeiros estão.
Take
Já
your
foram
shirt
pro
off.
outro portão aqui.
Those look more, those look,
Foi visto.
you would
aqui no
need something a
local.
little
Quem
tougher,
fez
like
essa ligação?
leather,
Quem ligou?
maybe.
It's just to protect
seria
you
essa
while
mulher
you get over.
Que chamou o corpo de
No,
bombeiros
but-
falando que estaria.
They're saying that there's someone trapped inside the cemetery, but I don't believe someone trapped is trapped inside the cemetery.
Aqui, tentando
I think there's
encontrar
someone fucking around.
a suposta mulher
Oh, yeah.
que teria feito essa ligação de dentro do cemitério do Boqueirão.
Cara, não parece uma pessoa lá?
People do all kinds of dumb shit for viral videos
Lá
nowadays.
direito ali, ó, parado de pé lá.
Yeah, this doesn't even have to be the entrance that they stuck into the graveyard on. They could have snuck it from anywhere else around the perimeter. Go inside, make sounds. People are trying to figure out how they're going to get inside and find this person.
Mas tá lá.
Então, a gente recebeu uma solicitação de que uma pessoa ficou presa dentro do cemitério. E
And they also use the fact that cemeteries have that taboo around them to,
mas a gente passou por todos os
you know,
portões do
spook
cemitério,
them out.
não achamos ninguém no
Superstition
portão.
and make like the
E
fire
viemos aqui no
department
portão
scared.
principal, que era onde a solicitante falou que estava. E também
Next year I
nada
might hit the
listado.
floor again.
E
Well,
assim,
don't do
pra dizer
that.
que essa
Don't hit the
pessoa
floor.
pulou a grade é muito difícil. Tem as concertinas e em cima dos portões tem umas lâminas bem afiadas. Nem a gente mesmo pularia isso daí, desse jeito. A gente usaria outros métodos para entrar nisso daí.
When you hit the floor,
E nada avistado.
Firefighters look around the whole cemetery but find no signs of the woman who called, saying she was trapped inside. After attempting to call the woman back, the phone seemed to be disconnected, and the number wouldn't call. They believe something paranormal drew them to the cemetery, but let me know what you think.
Okay, that's one of the cheesiest shit ever. They have no contact with the person inside. They just have a random number call and say that they're trapped inside the cemetery. And then they try to call the number back and it's disconnected. Bullshit, somebody bought a fucking cheap-ass burner phone, made the fucking call, and then disconnected their fucking shitty burner phone to play a fucking prank. You just wasted the fire department's time trying to make your stupid fucking video.
Unknown. A woman from Jalisco, Mexico was out hiking one day on the outskirts of Outland in Navarro when she suddenly hears something chilling coming from the surrounding bushes. Take a look.
Ow! Okay,
Hola. 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 El pollo está mojado.
No mames. Güey, ¿qué pedo? Take the cow.
Bacalao.
¿Qué se oye? I didn't hear anything, did you?
Sounds like a person
I could hear it
coming from somewhere nearby within the bushes.
But yeah, it's thick bushes. It's easy to fucking set this shit up. It's so fucking fake. You just have someone fucking hiding whispering shit, and the person with the camera just gotta fake it. This is so. Oh my god.
Or they threw a speaker in the bushes.
And I don't even think that they did that. I don't even think. Usually, and I lean towards this, when people are faking shit, they're doing it for money. Money and attention. And if they want money, they have to do it the cheapest, easiest way possible. Just get an accomplice, go in the bushes, and fucking fake it.
And the accomplice put on the costume.
They didn't even need a costume. There was no one else in the video.
Just saying like it's a Bigfoot sightings.
Well, stuff like yeah, there's plenty of people that have gone out and done those. You know, the monster in the woods or other shit like that. Or even in haunted houses, they have someone wear all black and be like, "Oh, it's a shadow person." Like, no, that's your accomplice.
Yes, the voice sounds like it's coming from all around and can't be pinpointed. When she calls out to it, the voice replies, "Hello." The woman begins to look around while panicking, thinking someone may be
Notice how she's not running. She stays in one place because that's where the person is. Now she's leaving.
For her safety,
at the end.
she decides to make a run for it.
Any smart person
She
would have
decides to
down
return
immediately
with
start
friends to
running.
find out what it was she heard that
Oh,
day.
now she's returning with
But other
friends.
than a few strange lights
At
and
night.
shadows, she didn't encounter it
Oh,
again.
and nothing happened
In
this
another
time.
video, a guy was driving a motorbike down Highway Viaducto Reynosa in Mexico. Late at night, when he
I
sees
hear
a
an echo,
kid
it's a
standing
ghost.
all alone just in the woods near the road. Thinking it's a lost kid in need of help, he decides to stop and get out to help. As he stops, he notices a bunch of items.
It's the
scattered
ghost of
on the
Christmas
ground,
pain in my
and
ass.
things quickly
Yeah,
turn
okay, that
purple.
was nice.
Pues acabo de ver que hay un niño, güey. Había un niño aquí ahorita y mira, hay una cubeta tirada allá. No sé si se alcanza a ver. Y hay otra acá y aquí como que echaron algo recién. ¿Quién sabe qué pedo? Pero te juro que vi un niño. ¡Niño! Ahí está, güey, ahí está. Puta madre, güey, ¿cómo lo hago?
What the hell do I do?
No.
I don't know, your damn job?
You're in a motorcycle. Why the fuck are you
Están pasando los carros, pero no mames. Niño. Ey, niño, ven. Ey, ven. Ven para acá. ¿Qué haces allá? Vente, te llevo. ¿Con quién estás?
Yo tengo el gato grande en mis pantalones.
¿Dónde está tu mamá? ¿Con quién estás? No.
If you were driving
Yo
down
no
the
puedo
road,
ir. Ven tú a la luz. Ándale, ven.
would you help them or would you down
Vente a tu casa. ¿Dónde vives?
Probably think they're on something.
A la verga, güey. No
Honestly, I probably wouldn't think too much about
The
it.
boy replies
I
in a
would think
calm
someone's probably using the bathroom that he just
saying,
using a
"Come
light
in,"
so that
and that
they
he's
can
with
find
them,
them.
as if trying to lure the man into the woods.
Vente, te llevo. ¿Con quién estás?
However, the man refuses and the boy doesn't show himself.
You know
from
what I
the
think it
darkness.
is?
The man then says,
I think that this is this guy's own kid, and he's sending his kid out there, and I think that this is all added. Now, I've also seen people add the voices in post, like they go in, they're good with video editing, and they just add the audio in after.
Could be a number of things.
Yeah. But like I said, if we're going cheapest, easiest route, I wouldn't put it past someone to bring their own kid out here and stage the whole thing.
Yeah, because if you notice, he's holding the light up high, not down into the bushes.
Right.
If it's a kid, he knew if he hits it just the right height, excuse me, you wouldn't hit the top of the kid's head.
Yeah, either way, they probably, they could do as many takes as they want to get just what they were going for, and then they just put out the video that works. I think this is bullshit.
Suspects something ain't right, and that he should just get out of there. So he quickly drives away.
It's made of
This
bullshit.
highway is along the outskirts of Mexico, which is way too far for any kid to be wandering around there.
Yeah, so
Especially
how does that
right
make
now.
any sense?
So the question remains, just what was he talking to? If you have any video
Daddy
recommendations, you can send them
and the
over
road
to
map today
depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at Depths of Despair YT.
Just me, that's all that.
A woman
You're-
by the
you're-
name
you're
Pixie
showing up on my
Paranormal
microphone
is a
too
psychic
now.
medium and paranormal
Damn.
investigator. Late one night, she was out conducting an investigation in a secluded area somewhere in Sussex, England, when she starts to hear something terrifying.
What's up, Nyla? How you doing?
Can you hear them more?
That's a big ass dog.
That's a girl crying.
You have a bunch of idiots outside yelling like dumbasses, and you're like, "Oh my God, it's a
Turn these
ghost."
lights off. Turn these lights off. Hang on a minute.
That's
guys,
what
we've
this
got to
sounds
turn
like.
these lights off. Turn the lights off. Turn that light off.
That doesn't even sound like a fight. It just sounds like idiots yelling for no reason.
Turn it off.
Oh my God, Skinwalker! I'm doing good. How are you? I'm groovy. I'm glad I'm finally getting over this sickness. I just got a little clear my throat cough here and there.
What is it that? Everybody sees that people aren't going, oh hell no, and turn around and walk away.
Because this is what they're here for. This is what they're here for. They want to
I know.
record
If you were
the viral
totally
video.
scared, if you were scared, you would have left.
Yeah.
It is a girl.
Common sense says, "Fuck this shit, I'm
Creepy
out."
voices can be heard
Like
screaming
when you were dropping off
woods.
to you.
And sometime after this, she begins
Oh
to
yeah. Wait. If I heard that, I just assume it's drug addicts yelling. It happens a lot. I've been to that. I've been to areas that bad. No, We moved out to the sticks, out to the boonies from the big city, and when we had to drop off the U-Haul truck, I looked for a place to drop it off. I didn't want to keep paying more charges for additional days, so I looked online where the drop-off spot was because I wasn't familiar with our new area, and we found a place. But when we got there, I mean, it's pitch black, it's dark and everything. I was like, oh, well, okay then, and I dropped it off. But that place is like something out of a fucking horror movie. I like dropped the shit off and it was gone. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And the whole time, like my wife followed in the car to drive me home after we dropped the truck off. And she's like, if something came out, I was ready to leave your ass.
Yeah, you walk through the gate. I'm on the side of the road. In the driver's seat. Doors locked. Engine still going. Foot on the brake, ready to go. Put it in gear. It was on the middle of a two-lane road. Nothing around us. I was ready to go like, sorry, honey, I love you, but I'm out.
We might have to have you go in the other room. Do you think you can? The echo's just really bad. It's picking up on my microphone, too.
Okay, I can stop for tonight.
Are you sure? I was enjoying the conversation.
I was enjoying it, too.
It's just that the echo is really out of hand.
All right, maybe I'll go in the room for a little bit.
Okay. How's everyone's Thanksgiving going, other than Jen, because we know Jen's sick?
I am a turkey. Eat me. Can't help it. Every Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day. Yeah. We know, Jen. We know your Thanksgiving is shit. It's shit.
Chop off our legs and put it in your mouth. Eat these. Potato barbecue.
I prefer deep fried. I'm good at making a deep fried turkey. Oh.
We fight over the skin of the turkey.
Go fuck yourself is how mine is going. Oh, well, there we go. Wonderful. And other than me, as I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Well, and that's fine.
I don't either. I'm not a big Thanksgiving person.
She says that until she gets the food. I'm like, well, I thought you don't celebrate. Like, give me that fucking food.
Not always. I'm not a big fan of turkey, and you know that.
Hey, I'm a big turkey. You love me. Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna. Excuse me, your balls. Bumblebee tuna.
My mom makes both ham and turkey. Ooh. That's what we had this year, but a neighbor cooked a big dinner and hooked us up. I was everyone in the house is sick. No one wanted to fucking cook. But in the past, I've done deep fried turkeys. I cooked for the whole neighborhood. Like we have a small neighborhood out in the boonies, so it's not a big deal when you like cook for everyone. I made 2 deep fried turkeys and all this stuff, like really outside, like cooking roasted garlic potatoes on the grill and stuff like that. I did that one year, so you know it was somebody time came around. They're like, "We're doing it this time. We're cooking for everybody." So we got a big tray of food.
Like we ain't going to say no to that.
Damn Skippy. Those roasted potatoes, believe it or not. Remember those garlic butter potatoes I made on the grill?
Yeah.
They were like the first thing to go, and everyone asked for more.
Yes.
God, what did I do? I took red potatoes, quartered them, put them in a big aluminum tray, filled it with butter, garlic, and Parmesan cheese. And then, slowed them on the grill, rotating, the tray to get an even cook on them. Those were like the first thing gone. People were already asking for more, and it was one of those big aluminum trays. We had an extra aluminum tray for like a turkey, so it was like a turkey-sized tray. And that thing was full, and it was gone.
At least this time you didn't burn up your eyebrows.
That happened many years ago. Like when we first got married years ago, okay? Can we not bring that up?
I'm going to use wood chips soaked in Jack Daniels. They're not lighting. I'm going to put lighter fluid on it. Oh, I got a small flame. Close the lid. Open.
That is not what happened. That is not quite what happened. You are manipulating the story. Well, I'm from the UK, and Thanksgiving isn't something we do, but I definitely do it if someone invited me to their Thanksgiving dinner, because free food. Well, yeah, free food. The way I see it is Thanksgiving's an excuse to basically have a big potluck. Especially where we live now, it's great to have the neighborhood come together. Everyone brings something. Want a bottle of water? Oh. You and your fucking Britain. Want a bottle of water?
Bottle of water?
It took me a second to fucking pick it up. Yeah, why do you think a lot of Americans are big? Please don't cancel. Actually, that's wrong. We don't pronounce it. We don't pronounce the T. It's true. It's true.
It's true, yeah.
Water. The T's not in there. They use all... They can't pronounce the T because they use the T already, like several times a day during tea time.
Strange things inside her own home. One day she starts hearing a sound and begins to record this.
Look at my mirror. My mirror's cracking by itself.
What's happening? Wait.
No.
Wait, stop.
Harry?
We have Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, Easter dinner, St. Patrick's Day dinner. Yeah, that's like my family. Yep. St. Patrick's Day, oh, you should see my corned beef. Oh.
I had corned beef on the cruise this St. Patrick's Day.
My family doesn't do Christmas. I love corned beef, but the fat, nope. Oh, I love all of it. Give me all the fat. I only do Christmas dinner. Well, a lot of people do Christmas dinner. Like, I got to go down Christmas Eve to see my family. They're like 2 hours away. And we're probably going to crash at my parents' house overnight and come back the next day. I'll head out now. Why are you heading out now? Why are you yelling? I have texture sensory issues, especially with... Oh, okay. Well, just cut that part off. Whatever. Whatever. Roast beef. At least it's not beef curtains.
Seriously.
Yeah, well, we know what Jay likes for dessert. He likes the chocolate starfish.
Oh, come on. Chocolate covered pretzel, anyone?
I do cut it off. Don't see. There you go. Then you got no problems.
My mirror is cracking by itself.
What? Did you look into it? Sorry, didn't help.
What's a chocolate starfish? You'll learn. Google it.
Bend over.
Her mirror starts cracking by itself. Then a faint face can be seen in the mirror.
No, this is bullshit too. I think Beardo debunked that.
You judge. But if you want to see the video of a ghost who burnt a house down twice, you're gonna...
Yeah, whatever.
Bones
Whatever.
flooded the bathroom twice.
Hey,
I
you know what
did.
I'm telling in this?
I did. You love telling that fucking story.
Twice.
Yes, I know. I got drunk, really drunk, and flooded the bathroom. Okay, it was because I fell asleep in the tub. To be fair, also around Christmas time, my mom makes the cookies, and I make the chocolate coconut balls. Chocolate covered pretzels. There we go.
There
and
it
no
is.
big cookies, with and without peanut butter. Okay. Do you want to tell the drunk story, or do you tell one of them and I'll tell the other one?
Well, it was a night of we were celebrating when we used to work together. Every year, I always called it's like the Super Bowl of our department that we would go to, and it always fell on Bones' birthday.
You could say the Woody Awards. It's an award ceremony for entertainment at Universal.
For entertainment, yeah. And it always fell on Bones' birthday, and everyone would try to get off. I got lucky because I married him, and he got it off because it was his birthday. So he would get extra drink tickets because everyone who went got 2 drink tickets. I'm not a big drinker. I'm a lightweight, and I'm usually the designated driver, so I'll have one, and I'll give him my ticket. And they usually give him extra tickets because it's his birthday, and then everyone gives him a ticket. So that night...
It was a big shebang that they have at the Hard Rock. We have the whole Hard Rock all to ourselves for the Woody Awards.
Yeah, and he wasn't feeling good. He got home, and he's like, I'm going to take a bath. And I went, okay. I went to sleep. We got home about midnight or so. I went to sleep. It was about 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, you know what? I have to kind of use the bathroom. So I get up and I just see water coming out of the bathroom into the carpet. And I just bang on the door. And all of a sudden I hear splashing around. And I hear, I'll clean it. I'll clean it.
Yeah, I flooded the bath. And I had a wet dry vac. So I cleaned it all up with the wet dry vac.
But I got him back the next morning at 7 a.m.
Wait. Zelda looked up the chocolate starfish. Next, look up blue waffle.
No. Zelda, for the love of God, do not look that up. It even says in Urban Dictionary, do not look up blue waffle. Like you go, what is a blue waffle? Urban Dictionary.
Zelda did already. She did a few years ago.
But you know it's up when you're like, what is a blue waffle? And you look it up under like Google, and the Urban Dictionary pops up and says, do not look this up.
Oh God. I love all the different ones. Dracula's tea bags, beef curtains, clam curtains, rusty sheriff's badge.
Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah. Oh God, we were drinking at downtown, not downtown Disney. It was City Walk, and what was it? I think his name was Dana. He was really innocent, and just seeing his eyes bug out as we're all telling him all these weird fucking sexual things, like the Bismarck, the Dutch rudder,
circle jerk.
We were explaining all these different things. The dirty Houdini. Just his eyes are bugging out of his head as we're like corrupting this pure innocent soul.
Yep. Leave it to Bones to do that.
It wasn't just me. You know which crew I was with. You know who was saying shit.
Oh, I do. That's for damn sure.
We all took turns. We're like, oh, how about this one? Oh, how about this one?
It's like, what is it? From that movie with the Star Wars, where they were all asking, "What's this? What's this?" And then the female's the one saying, "Oh yeah, it's this." You put your finger in her you put your finger in her cheek and you spin her around.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna go in there. I'll get banned on YouTube. I can't get any more descriptive.
Yeah, no. But that's what you just reminded me of right there. That scene.
No, I couldn't believe that reminded me. I was playing a character at Islands of Adventure. I was in Toon Lagoon, and I saw a little kid, and I will remember this to this day. He was a little kid, maybe 5-6 years old, and he was wearing a shirt with a Mexican guy, like the stereotypical Mexican guy picture, with a big mustache, and underneath the picture it said Dirty Sanchez. And I just couldn't, I was like trying not to die laughing. I'm like, oh my god, why is this kid wearing this shirt? Why is this kid wearing this shirt?
Well, it's like the shirt you loved to used to wear to the park with Shrek and Donkey on it.
Yep. Shrek was wearing leather BDSM gear and had Donkey on a leash, and it said Donkey Show on it.
Is it bad enough that you got that shirt literally not that far after Clerks 2 came out?
Yep. Well, that was what gave me the idea.
Yeah, I know.
And then we went on a cruise to Mexico too, and I wore that on when we went on shore. I was walking around Mexico with a Donkey Show shirt on. That was the name of our team.
Fine. Yes, it was. We couldn't think of a name, and the guy pointed at his shirt. He goes, "You're the Donkey Show team," and I was like, "No."
Yes.
No, we're not.
And the funny thing was your mom backed me up on it. I didn't think she would.
She didn't know. She didn't know. I'm looking at her like, you fucking kidding me?
Your mom backed up the Donkey Show. Yeah. Did you ever explain to her where the Donkey Show was?
I think I did afterwards, because she kept like wondering why I was just like embarrassed every time he would call us the Donkey Show. I was like, no, I do not relate to this. No.
Yeah, we did a shore excursion that was like the Amazing Race, basically. And so all the other tourists, we all had teams, and that was our team name, was the Donkey Show. We should have won that. We should have won.
Yeah, we were so close to that other team. The only reason why they won was because they got to one of the checkpoints, 10 seconds before us?
Yeah. Because, we would have been the first one back, but we decided we'd be fair. Well, we thought we'd be nice. We're like, hey, let's slow up and we'll go in all together and make it a tie. And they said, no, we can't have a tie. I was like, what?
Yeah. Bullshit.
Otherwise, we would have won.
Because he didn't have enough prizes for everyone.
Yeah, we would have won if we didn't decide to be nice.
But we won in the end because we got a nice restaurant with some nice, cervezas and food.
Yeah, I wish I would remember the name of that place. I've been dying to go back. I had this.
Well, I get to go back, but not you.
I had this spicy shrimp meal with cream sauce, and I can't remember what the cream sauce was, but I tried one of the shrimp without. And it was super spicy, but with the cream sauce, it mellowed it out, and it made it really. I don't know how to describe it.
You hear
could
that,
still
chat?
taste the spice.
The cream sauce. Bones love the cream sauce.
You are just looking for anything to be nasty. All right. Let's get back into this.
The show. Yeah, let's get back. Hi.
All right, Slapped Ham, the one paranormal investigation everyone is talking about. I doubt it. I doubt it. I sure as shit wasn't talking about it.
We've got an action-packed episode for you today, full of the spookiest clips of the week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content.
Are they really the spookiest?
Just like this.
But it says one paranormal investigation. He said there's there's multiples.
A chilling photograph posted to the Something Creepy Facebook page has sparked debate after a trail camera in Hubertus, Wisconsin captured what looks like a tall, eerie figure walking along the edge of a cornfield.
It's in the road. How do you say it?
Is it just wait? Is it just me, or does it look like a man wearing a dress?
It does.
It doesn't even look like a girl or a woman. It looks like a man wearing a dress.
And possibly a bad wig.
I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Because if those are corn stalks, the height that person would have to be, and they're hunched over.
They're pretty tall.
The image comes from a motion sensor trail camera set up on private property. These cameras are designed to only trigger when movement is detected, which strongly suggests that whatever was captured was in motion at the time. What makes the photo even
Maybe
more
a drag queen got drunk and ran in a cornfield. I mean, I wouldn't put it past. I've seen some crazy shit in my time.
Corn stalks, giving it an almost surreal presence. The post quickly drew a wide range of reactions. Some noted that the figure looked like Slender Man, the infamous internet-born urban legend.
How does that look like Slender Man?
Others suggested it resembled a woman in a hospital gown.
Fucking
One
Slender
commenter
Man.
thought the
Now
figure
you're
looked like a
reaching.
woman running with a child,
It looks like a
though
robe.
others dismissed this as a trick of light and motion blur.
It could be that too.
Despite the speculation, no one has come forward.
That's what it is. Guy was cheating. Husband came home. They grabbed the bathroom and ran out the back, and they're trying to escape. That's what you caught on camera. You caught the escape.
To claim responsibility for being in the field, and given the property's limited access, it's unclear how someone would have wandered in unnoticed.
Shit, he's home early. Go out the back.
Who's that knocking on the door?
In August 2025, the Old Historic Harriman Hospital Facebook page posted a short video that quickly caught attention.
Yeah, this is too much. This already swings
Inside
my
the empty building,
red
one of the
flag.
massive wooden doors suddenly swings wide and slams against the wall. Moments later,
Okay.
Have you noticed that that second one's cracked open?
Right, it's cracked open, and whatever it is, there's like a balloon or something by that hallway door that keeps bouncing up and down. So, honestly, it looks like the video is sped up from the way that thing is moving. It looks like probably a half-inflated balloon or something that's getting blown by air conditioning, and they sped up the thing and make it look more erratic. And the doors bursting open, I mean, they were already cracked. All you have to do is have someone in the room fucking poke the door and let it swing on its own.
It looks like you could see the person. Like, if you look at this video, follow that wooden, bar that's in the middle all the way to the crack of the door, and it looks like you could possibly see, like, a shoulder or something hunched in right there in that crack.
Probably.
Another heavy door does the same.
Yeah, because
as if
someone's probably
shoved by
pushing
an
the door open and then hiding
unseen
their hand. Okay, on that one you can't see anyone because the light's on. But yeah, you know someone pushed it and stepped back away from the shadow. And that one could be a string.
These aren't light doors either, according to the page's caption. They're solid.
The shoulder was there with the string. Wait,
and they're like, these aren't light doors. It doesn't matter if they're light doors. They're in a hospital with good hinges.
Did you see someone run across the back right there?
Yeah. Again, it's probably all staged. They probably had somebody fucking run across the back.
Nearly
Exactly, probably a
75
kid.
pounds each. While some viewers suggest a strong
75
draft
pounds, my
could be
ass.
the cause, pointing out a balloon floating in the background.
No, I've
The
seen
poster
hospital doors. They
insists
probably
no-
are 75 pounds. The thing is they have good hinges. They're well maintained. They have to be well maintained in the hospital.
Yeah.
So it don't feel like that when you're opening and closing them because of that.
Windows were open and no one was inside at the time. In fact, they replied to one skeptical comment, stressing that the doors simply don't open that easily. Others claim they
Bullshit.
spot shadowy figures lurking.
It's a hospital. They have to open easily for you to get for emergency access. If there's a problem, then there's a problem with the hospital. All right? If they're not opening easily, that should have been taken care of, especially if it's well known that they're not opening easily. Well, fix it.
in the frame, fueling theories that the clip shows genuine paranormal activity within the hospital's halls.
No, it's not. It's bullshit.
Nestled in East
And here's another problem I'm having. I just noticed, looking at the screen, like on the bottom you can see it says second floor city. The AMMKE on the side there, I'm assuming that that's the brand of camera, why don't they have the minutes and seconds and date on there?
Exactly.
I think this was fake to be like one of the CCTV videos that they're trying to make it look authentic, but without the date and timestamp. It's important to have the date and timestamp because it's a hospital. You have to have that in the video. I'm pretty sure
Another question I have is, this camera is very dead center on the hallway. If it was posted up on a wall, it's usually in a corner, so it would have been on an angle. To me, this seems like, because this is an abandoned hospital, someone's on a ladder maybe trying to make it up high.
Well, they never said it was abandoned.
I thought it was. I thought they said it was abandoned.
I mean, they may have, and I missed it, but it doesn't look abandoned. That's for damn sure.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, if it was abandoned, why is there still power? There's light on in that room.
True. Maybe it's during the day. Maybe it's sunlight. Who knows?
But the CCTV, I could believe that that they would have them mounted on a hallway. It gives a better vantage point. I wasn't calling out on that. If it was mounted lower,
no, I believe it's mounted in the wall, but usually it's in a corner, not like dead on in a hallway, because there's.
It does seem a little low. I will say it looks a little low. Yeah. It looks a little low. It's probably someone standing up on a ladder or on a platform of something and filming this and trying to play it off as a CCTV. I think they tried to make it look like it was on the ceiling, but it's not high enough.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the vantage.
Frame, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's right
you
down
can't have them hanging down too low. Depending on what would happen, it could be considered a safety hazard if it's hanging down too low. And if you look with the exit sign at the end of the hallway, this is almost like even with it or lower.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of red flags on this one.
Nestled in East Tennessee, old historic Harriman Hospital opened in 1939 and expanded over the decades into a sprawling medical complex
is where
before closing in 2013.
See, right there,
closing.
closing.
Staff whispered about doors opening on their own, ghostly voices, and a shadowy figure dubbed the Man of Death.
The Man of Death.
The most famous legend is of Joanna, an ICU nurse who died of a heart attack while on duty and is still said to make her rounds. Since new owners bought the site in 2022 for preservation and paranormal research, reports of activity have surged from shadow figures and disembodied life.
So it benefits them to have hauntings. They rent this place out. If they can show proof of hauntings, then other people will want to pay money to come investigate the hauntings. That's what this is. Oh, bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
Press the button.
To unexplained footsteps and moving objects, all documented by visiting investigation teams. Today, the hospital draws ghost hunters and thrill seekers with overnight investigations and haunted history tours.
And a horse.
So does this new Facebook video prove the hospital's sinister reputation once and for all?
Oh, wait, look, the date and timestamps in the top left. They had it covered before.
Oh, shit. 2025?
This is recent. This is recent. I bet that they flipped this place recently, took this video as evidence that it's haunted so that they could build a business on renting it out to people to come investigate the haunting.
Yeah, because it closed in, 2013, they said. So probably took them this long to rebuild it to make it look better, so that before they could start selling it out as a tourist attraction almost.
Basically, yeah. You can make big money. Some of these locations will charge $2,000 per person for a ghost investigation. Okay, that's a bit excessive. Yeah. Okay, that was like, I'm just thinking back to Warren Occult Museum. That's how much they're charging now to investigate it. After Matt Rife bought the Warren Occult Museum, they charged $2,000 per person to come in.
That is bullshit.
Yeah. But they can still make good money off of it. People are really into the paranormal. There was a video I reviewed a while ago. It was Beardo was talking about this building. It had zero haunted history. For years and years and years. Zero. Nothing. Until this guy bought it all of a sudden there's a ghost history and the guy is charging people to come in.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah. Okay, there's no haunted history, nothing. There's nothing backing up any of the claims, whatever. All of a sudden some guy makes up a story, it's haunted, people are paying to come in and investigate it. It's bullshit. They're selling you on it.
Yep.
Or is it just a clever stunt to build its haunted legacy?
It's a clever stunt to build the haunted legacy. Like I just said.
Reddit user Draw Representative 12 recently shared a series of unsettling photos to the Ghosts subreddit.
Okay, this looks, to me, this looks like a bad codec. This is a bad camera already, you can see it. It wasn't a mysterious girl, it was a girl. It just bad codec on a shitty camera made it look like transparent or eerie.
Quickly racking up hundreds of upvotes and sparking a wave of eerie speculation. According to the post, the images were first shown to them by their grandparents during a Thanksgiving dinner a year or two ago.
Oh,
the stills come from security footage dated around June 2022. The first photo shows a normal living room scene, one grandparent visible. But right beside them is a faint human-like figure, almost transparent.
No, it's just somebody else in the room.
The second image zooms in on the same spot. Now,
it's bad codec on the camera.
Alone. It looks like a young girl with a clear outline of her head, arms, and long hair.
Because it's a girl!
It's
the
a
final
very
shot
bad
shows something even more disturbing.
I am not luring in bots. You stop it.
From a doorway, its head entirely black, with only the body shape visible against the shadows.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking stop. This is such garbage.
The strange sequence of images has the subreddit divided.
This is just a
Some
bad
suggest
one.
It could be
In
an
general,
intruder
this is just
secretly
awful.
living in the house, possibly hiding in the attic. But the OP points out that in one photo, the figure is standing right next to their grandparent, and no one noticed a thing.
Yeah, the grandparents probably have some shitty security camera in the house. It's obvious the equipment is absolutely awful. So yeah, maybe they didn't fake it, but they're not using common sense either. They're fucking old. That's what they're saying, they're old. Grandma fucking saw a ghost on her security camera that looks like a piece of fucking garbage. They got a potato camera. They don't know what bad codecs on a camera is. They're like, look, you can see right through her. It must be a ghost. Okay, Grandma.
Answering questions, the OP reveals the grandparents have only lived in the home for 3 or 4 years. Their grandfather insists he was home alone during the first 2 images, and the third was likely captured at night while everyone slept.
Trust me, bro.
Skeptics argue the figure is too clearly defined to go unnoticed in real life, dismissing it as a trick of the camera. But others remain convinced the photos show something truly paranormal.
Of course others remain convinced, because others are stupid.
The OP ends the thread by saying they plan to dig into the property's history, hoping to uncover who or what the mysterious girl might be. So, is this chilling proof of a haunting, or just another case of technology playing tricks on us?
What the fuck? I'm having weird lag.
A few weeks ago, Reddit user Aquarian Earthling shared a chilling personal story that left the community disturbed and fascinated. The post, titled, "Hell, I held onto this mirror from a previous home and it's causing weird things to happen,"
How do you
featured
know?
a single image of what looked like an ordinary mirror leaning against a wall. But the unsettling history tied to this mirror made the story far more disturbing.
A trust me, bro story?
In the caption, the OP explained that she kept the mirror from her previous house, a place where she and her family had experienced significant paranormal activity, from strange noises to bizarre events they could never explain. When she moved into a new home,
but now,
she decided to use the mirror as a decoration, placing it at the end of a hallway. That's when things started to get strange again.
Okay,
Not
what?
long after settling in, the OP and her niece both witnessed the same disturbing sight. A man in a white shirt peeking around the corner of their kitchen, watching them.
No evidence.
Terrified,
Just
the OP
trust me,
called
bro.
the police, but no intruder was found. A few months later, her 10-year-old child reported seeing the exact same figure. The experiences unnerved her so much that she decided to cover the mirror and store it away.
Okay.
Almost immediately, the strange activity stopped. Before that, the OP said she would frequently
then
hear
what's the problem?
unexplained noises, someone
Because
calling
he's
her
just checking
name,
himself
and
out
an
the
intense
mirror.
feeling of being watched in her own home. In the comments,
I
the
always
OP revealed
feel
more
like
about her old
somebody's
house, where the
watching
mirror had
me.
originally been displayed. She lived there with her mother, and her sons would often say there were monsters upstairs. She also recalled a particularly
This is all
terrifying
trust me,
incident
bro
when she heard
story.
a
There's
man's
no
voice speaking
evidence.
to her son while he slept.
It's
Responding
a fucking
to
ghost
curious
story. That's
commenters,
all
the
this
poster
is.
admitted she was considering selling the mirror through an online platform.
Who
Many readers
cares?
urged her to think twice, warning that the mirror might have absorbed negative or supernatural energy from her previous home.
Fuck
Some
those
suggested
people.
she dispose of it through a safe ritual rather than breaking it,
Who
which could
cares?
risk
Just get
making the
rid of it.
situation worse. Whether a cursed relic or just an unsettling coincidence, the
Or
poster's story
complete
has sparked
bullshit.
an intense debate. Is this truly an object with a dark history, or simply an eerie case of suggestion and fear?
That wasn't even evidence. They just showed us a fucking picture of a mirror and gave us a ghost story. That's all that fucking was. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. No, I'm here.
Why are you so quiet?
I don't know. I'm trying to listen and watch.
Archaeologists in Gdansk, Poland have uncovered a remarkable piece of medieval history in the most unlikely of places, beneath the foundations
an
of
ice
what
cream
was
shop
once
in
a
medieval
beloved
times.
family-run ice cream shop. During redevelopment of the site, researchers discovered the 13th or 14th century tomb of a knight, his final resting place marked
Which
by a
knight?
hand-carved limestone slab. The tombstone depicts a knight bearing a
Galahad?
shield, though the coat of
Lancelot?
arms has long
Which
since worn away, leaving his identity a mystery. Inside the grave, archaeologists also found preserved fragments of chainmail boots and leggings, rare survivals that shed light on medieval craftsmanship and warfare.
I still think it sounds neat.
Standing around 5
But
feet
what does this
6
have to
inches
do with a
tall and
ghost?
believed to have been in his 40s at the time of death, the knight was buried in what was once the cemetery of a wooden church long lost to time. In fact, the excavation has revealed over 200 burials, each adding to the story of Gdansk's medieval past. The ice cream shop, once
So
a
isn't
local
this like
favourite famed for its
grave
homemade
robbing?
flavours, had closed its doors before redevelopment
You would
began,
think.
unwittingly protecting this medieval secret beneath its floors. Now, archaeologists
You know
hope
it's a
that by
church,
2026,
you know it's a
further
graveyard,
research will
and you're
uncover
still
more
digging up the
clues about the
graves.
knight's identity and the world he once lived in.
I saw this shit in Poltergeist. Isn't that what happened?
Yeah.
A recent Reddit post has stirred debate
Wait,
after
isn't that the
user
house
Mr.
from
Doman
American Horror
shared
Story?
a chilling experience about moving
I
into the
don't know.
so-called Hallett House. Initially attracted by its low rent, the OP dismissed local rumors that the property was
It could be
haunted
based
until
on.
unsettling events began to unfold. Not long after settling in, the OP reported that their bedroom door began to shake violently at all hours of the night, most often around 3
And this is what they
a.m.
based American Horror
Yet whenever
Story
they
on.
attempted to record it, the activity stopped abruptly, almost as if the force behind it refused to be caught on camera. Adding to the mystery, a faint smell of tobacco sometimes drifts through the house, reminiscent not of fresh smoke, but of the distinct scent when opening a cigar case. The detail is striking, as the home's former owner, Mr. Hallett, was known to be a heavy smoker. According to official records, the only documented deaths on the property were Mr. Hallett, who died of cancer, and his wife, who passed away peacefully in her sleep. Interestingly,
So
the
what?
OP insists the presence inside the house doesn't feel malicious. Instead, they describe the hauntings as more of an annoyance than a threat, though they admit to being really tired of their door shaking at 3 a.m. The post, accompanied by a photo of the weathered old house, quickly drew attention. Some commenters suggested installing cameras or motion sensors to verify the activity, while others shared their own paranormal experiences in old homes.
Wonderful.
However,
sounds like American Horror
skepticism
Story.
soon followed. Other Redditors pointed out that the OP is known for creating horror content, raising the possibility that the story could be a creative stunt
No
rather than a
shit.
genuine account. The OP denied any connection, insisting the events are real and separate from their hobby. In one
Right.
reply, the poster revealed that they had first stumbled upon the house while browsing Pinterest, dismissing its haunted reputation without researching further before moving in. Now, faced with rattling doors and
I
ghostly
call
tobacco
bullshit. This is
scents,
just
they
another
admit
fucking-
rumors might have held more truth
It's
than
not the
expected.
It's fine,
Very
but it's
similar,
another
but not.
fucking ghost story. Trust me, bro. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Apparently, this was a slow week for Slap
It's
Tam.
me, El Chupacabra. I've gone and caught mange.
Oh, yay.
I need you to press the like button to cure.
More fucking
Only
AI
10K
bullshit.
likes will work.
This reminds me.
Well, I'm going to stick my neck out about how many people think I saw a UFO.
What?
When we used to do the like D&D, like Sailor Moon stuff. Remember? I had to cause a distraction. We were in Mexico, like during the game, we were in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
I
a
went up to the
chupacabra!
little girl, and I pointed. Sorry, that's just
A fascinating interview with astronaut Jerry
Astronaut
Lininger
saw a
posted to the
UFO.
Build series.
Okay, this is the last video on here, and
Did you get the angle probe?
I want to point out the title. The title of the video was "The One Paranormal Investigation Everyone is Talking About."
I'm not talking about it.
I haven't seen that one in this entire video. What the fuck are you talking about? This has been one big load of bullshit.
YouTube channel has reignited interest in UFO
AI
sightings
created
from
fucking
space.
video titles. Go figure.
Stroetta, you know, what the heck is that? And we'd look, and sometimes it was metallic.
Lininger, a retired US Navy flight surgeon and NASA astronaut who spent over 4 months aboard Russia's space station Mir in 1997, openly described witnessing strange phenomena he could not explain.
If it's a really small object close by, something that floated out of the airlock like a spoon, or is it something 100,000 miles away that's the size of a big spacecraft? And it's very hard to distinguish that.
In the interview, Lininger admitted he was hesitant to talk about UFOs, but shared that he and his fellow crew members occasionally spotted objects they couldn't identify.
You know, and I did.
That doesn't
I
mean
saw
it's an
things
alien.
In the true sense of
I want to clarify.
Flying objects. Don't take me out of context with that.
There's all kinds of shit in space. Hey, homie, check your video. Oh, look, it's another fucking bot. Ban the bot.
First quote, I had no aliens knocking, but, you know, I saw stuff where I'd call my crewmates over, Stroetta, you know, what the heck is that? And we'd look, and sometimes it was metallic, and it was, you know, looked like a spoon, if you will, off in the distance.
The challenge, he explained, was perspective. From orbit, it was impossible to know whether an object was a tiny piece of debris nearby or a massive craft far away. While most of the sightings could be explained as ice chunks, fuel flakes, or parts shed from spacecraft, not all of them fit so neatly. Lininger recalled moments where objects seemed to move in ways inconsistent with satellites or debris, leaving the crew both baffled and fascinated.
But you'd see things, as you're saying, Nicole, that, you know, you go, wow, that's cool. I don't know what that was.
What the fuck? Anal probe by a
But
spoon?
it's not
Yeah,
a satellite.
right?
It's, you know, doing something different.
I mean, I guess it's better than a fork.
To see something like that.
For Lininger, the sightings
Time to
sparked
scoop that
awe
shit out of your
rather than
ass.
fear, likening them to moments of discovery where he'd rush to gather the crew to share
Is that
the
corn?
experience.
And you definitely, just like when you see something and discover something, it's
I got
like,
big
hey,
attention.
everyone, come on, I don't care what you're doing, get over here and take a look. What do you think that thing is?
Lininger is far from the only astronaut to mention unexplained sightings. Gordon Cooper claimed he saw UFOs both on Earth and in orbit, while Edgar Mitchell
The
was out
problem is, and they've stated this multiple times, NASA and astronauts, is when you see something out in space, it's hard to gauge its size because it's hard to tell the distance away. It's very difficult to tell its distance, so that makes it even harder to gauge its size. You're out in the vacuum of space. So it could be space debris, it could be a satellite, it could be any number of things that you're looking at, and you can't tell how far it is. Could it be a spaceship? Sure. Yeah, there's a possibility. Likelihood? I don't know. I'm not saying they didn't see nothing. I'm just saying it's hard to go off of that.
outspoken about his belief in extraterrestrial visitation. More recently, NASA's UAP, Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena Panel, has acknowledged that unusual aerial and orbital phenomena warrant deeper investigation. Given that astronauts spend months in orbit staring into the void, it's perhaps no surprise they occasionally spot strange lights or objects. Whether these are classified satellites, space debris, natural phenomena, or something else entirely remains a mystery. Jerry Lininger didn't claim he saw alien craft, but his candid recollections add weight to the growing body of astronaut testimony suggesting not everything seen in space can be easily explained. So what do you think? Were Lininger and his crewmates simply observing debris, or could they have witnessed something truly extraordinary?
You know, and I did. I mean, I saw things in the true sense of the word, unidentified flying objects. Don't take me out of context with that first quote. I had no aliens knocking, but, you know, I saw stuff where I'd call my
you have
crewmates
to
over,
clarify. Don't take me out of context. I didn't say I saw aliens.
Sometimes it was metallic, and it...
I saw some shit
Now,
out
if you
there.
want to watch
That
some
was
more
it.
scary video clips, then click those
I'm
two
sure
links
you
right
did.
there. Remember to check out our merch.
Yeah,
We've
Yeah,
got
but
a
see,
link to our
that's the
merch store
thing.
in the
It's just
description
like
box
slapped
down below.
ham. So many people take that shit out of context and they're like, oh, it must mean he saw aliens. They're like, no, that's not what he fucking said. Ooh.
This episode of the Y-Files is brought
The
to you by
Y-Files.
PDS Debt.
The Majestic 12. Have you ever heard of the Majestic 12?
Why does it sound familiar to me, but I just can't place it?
You probably heard it. It's very famous. It's like government secrecy type shit.
Ah, okay. Does that sound, like I said, it sounded familiar, wasn't sure.
Oh yeah. The Majestic 12. Oh god, there's other fucking things. I'm pretty sure the Majestic 12 was specifically with like aliens and stuff.
Ah, okay.
Oh god, I got my spinal cord stimulator cranked up to max and it's not helping at all. It actually feels weaker. Like I have it up to 100 and I didn't know. I was like, I wanted to turn it up more and it's like, no, you're at max. Fuck. For anyone that's still with us in the audience, I thought I should point out, Lady Taker's reactive, that's what she looks like.
Yeah, we can't show what Bones looks like, but he could sure show what I look like.
Oh, but you wanted it. That you chose your reactive. I'm just pointing out that I married a hottie.
No, that was years ago. Not anymore.
Oh, stop it. You're still hot.
Eh.
The year was 1947. America had the bomb. The Soviets didn't. But that was about to change.
You mean the bomb hot sauce?
The next
That
war
shit's nasty.
would be nuclear. Protecting state secrets was more important than ever. But President Harry S. Truman was hiding something bigger than the atomic bomb. In July, a craft crashed in the New Mexico desert. The wreckage wasn't Russian, and the bodies weren't human.
The Roswell crash.
Truman formed a committee of 12
Area
men.
51.
Their job, create a government within the government, and use that government to guard the most important discovery in human history. And for almost 40 years, they did, until the last one died. That's when the world would finally learn about Majestic 12.
It's made of bullshit!
Make it sound so mysterious.
We are the knights who say neat.
Summon thee with grave urgency.
Why
want
are you
that
talking like
story.
that? Are you hanging around the local theater again?
Nay, peasant, I hath opened mine own royal franchise, Lord Hecklefish's Greasy Pickle Poke, where the pickle is in the meat and the grease is extra wet.
What the
Grease?
fuck
Pickle
is
meat?
Aye,
this?
ye old pickle meat. Grease thy meat, human.
Stop saying that. What is the
Grease the
emergency?
meat.
I have a script to write.
At first the kingdom rejoiced. Peasants flocked, knights gnawed, wenches moaned. Even the jesters were
Oh, I'm sure they
turkey
did.
legs and greasy pickles.
Oh my god, another fucking
Declared
bot.
myself lord of the fair, and with great power came great irresponsible spending.
Responsibility.
Just talk normally, please.
I'm in freaking
Thank you, Uncle Ben.
real debt. Apparently, ye old platinum scroll is tied to my actual credit cards. I need you to come down to the Ren Fair and throw me 1 million shillings.
No way. You need a knight in shining armor. You need PDS debt.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I sure did. It starts with one missed bill, then another.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
mailbox is full of
ads.
final notices. Debt collectors want your car. office. No return address, no note, just a roll of 35mm film. Chandray was a film producer working on a UFO documentary with researcher Bill Moore. Moore had written The Roswell Incident in 1980. Before his book, nobody knew the real story of Roswell. He had sources, military contacts, people who leaked information, but nothing like this. Chandray called Moore. Within an hour, they were in Chandray's bathroom.
This story took a weird turn.
He used his bathroom as a darkroom? For developing photographs?
Okay. We're back on track.
Under the eerie red light, the first image appeared. They didn't know what to expect. They certainly didn't expect to see the presidential seal.
Magic seal fetus?
Wrong episode.
Link down in Mill's hole.
There were a total of 8 photos, all documents. The first page was labeled Top Secret, Magic Eyes Only. This was a security classification they'd never seen before. Supposedly 2 levels
If you don't have that
above
magic
Top
eye,
Secret.
you can't see it.
The formatting
Hey,
was perfect. The typeface matched
Magic
1950s
eyes. Can you
government
see the
standards.
sailboat?
Shut up!
The terminology was right. The dates were right. And the names, those were definitely right. 12 names. A committee tasked with managing the most sensitive secret in American history. Operation Majestic 12.
Why gotta be 12? Why not 13?
Moore recognized every name on the list. Military
13's
leaders,
a lucky
intelligence
number.
officers, scientists. But the last name was most interesting. Dr. Jerome Hunsaker. Hunsaker had died 2 months ago. He was the last survivor of the original Majestic 12. The timing wasn't a coincidence. Someone waited until the last man was dead. After almost 40 years of secrecy, somebody wanted this exposed. Moore had literally written the book on Roswell, but his information was secondhand accounts and local legends.
Yep.
He had no hard evidence, until now. The 8 pages told an explosive story. A UFO crash in Roswell, recovery operations, advanced technology.
Everybody knows the
and
Roswell
alien
crash.
bodies. The documents proved that the US government covered it up, and they proved Roswell was only the beginning.
Bum 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 bum.
Jamie Chandray and Bill Moore held proof of the biggest cover-up in history. The documents detailed a secret committee called Majestic 12. But the real shock was why the committee was formed.
Why?
The main document was a briefing for President-elect Eisenhower, November 18th, 1952. The subject line, briefing document, Operation Majestic 12, prepared for President-elect Eisenhower, eyes only. On September 24th, 1947, Truman signed Executive Order 092447. It created a special committee to handle all aspects of extraterrestrial interaction. 12 members, scientists, military leaders, intelligence officers,
Now,
all with the highest security
I
clearances.
don't think that it's all that strange for the government to prepare like an agency or a sector to deal with, even odd things like aliens. Because you don't want to get caught with your pants down. Say, one day aliens do show up and you have no plan. Everyone's like, well, what do we do? You know what I mean? So the government is like, I wouldn't put it past the government to say, hey, how about we prepare this in advance just in case? Then no one can say, well, I don't know what we're doing. Well, we have it already in writing. You know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, they even have a zombie preparedness plan. Like a zombie outbreak. Why are you so quiet?
Sorry.
I'm like
Distracted
throwing
for a
it to
minute.
you for conversation, and I'm
Sorry, you're right. ADHD brain. Looks like a dog going squirrel.
Yeah, the government has a zombie plan for a zombie outbreak.
So they're expecting that to happen one day.
Well, no, according to them, and I kind of believe this it's more for like training purposes. It's kind of like what they did, how the CDC took a whole used the thing that happened in World of Warcraft, the pandemic.
Yeah.
They used that to learn from. There was a big thing in World of Warcraft where a final boss could infect you with a plague that would give you, like, growing damage, right?
Okay.
Well, there was a fluke that they overlooked. Hunters have pets. And what they would do is, if the pet got infected, the hunter with that pet could unsummon that pet.
Okay.
Well, then they would go somewhere, like a populated area, and then resummon their pet, and that virus would spread. They basically carried it out of the encounter.
Aha.
And that's how the plague started, was an oops, they didn't think people would do that. Well, sure enough, people fucking did it.
Isn't it always how it starts?
And yeah, people, and the CDC looked at the outbreak, like with major cities and stuff like that, because in the game there's major cities, and they looked, there was the people that were actively trying to help. There were the people that were panicking. There were the people that were actively trying to make it worse. And they use that as an actual scientific study for how people would react in the event of an actual pandemic. And this was way before the vid.
Yeah.
So I just think that that's really interesting. So I wouldn't put it past, the government to have plans for shit like a zombie apocalypse, a pandemic, aliens coming to Earth, just in case. They're like, yeah, we're not getting caught with our pants down.
Absolute secrecy.
Most people in politics are caught.
The committee had three purposes: study recovered technology,
whether you find out about it or not,
future contact, and most importantly, keep the entire operation hidden from the public. The committee was a response to events that began in June
with that woman.
On 24th June 1947, a civilian pilot flying over the Cascade Mountains in the state of Washington observed 9 flying disc-shaped aircraft traveling in formation at a high rate of speed. Although this was not the first known sighting of such objects, it was the first to gain widespread attention in the public media.
Though they denied it at the time, the military had been seeing a lot of these objects.
Hundreds of reports of sightings of similar objects followed. Many of these came from highly credible military and civilian sources.
Of course,
these reports resulted in independent efforts by several different elements of the military to ascertain the nature and purpose of these objects in the interests of national defense.
Witness statements were confusing. Nobody knew what these things were. Then on July 7th, 1947, an object crashed in the New Mexico desert. The official story? It was a weather balloon.
Welcome to Earth.
That was a lie. The briefing described a craft of unknown origin. Metallic, disc-shaped, about 30 feet wide. No visible seams or rivets.
That's all I could think of.
No visible propulsion system.
That looks like
they couldn't recognize.
The almonds at our wedding.
Was engineering beyond any country on Earth. But
Terminator seed.
But that changed a bit later when they found
why
4
are you
bodies.
giving us rocks?
Aerial
Not rocks,
reconnaissance
it's
discovered
candy.
that
Bullshit,
4
you eat
small
one.
human-like beings had apparently ejected from the craft
Yeah,
at
what
some
do they
point
call
before it
those?
exploded. These
Jordan
had fallen
almonds.
to Earth about 2 miles east of the wreckage site.
4 bodies.
Tell the
about 4
story.
feet tall. Humanoid, but definitely
There's
not
no
human.
story to it.
Large
We got those what almonds?
Jordan almonds.
Jordan almonds. Candy coated almonds like you'd get. But
At a wedding.
Yeah.
You do it for health. It's health, wealth, happiness, and then you do a boy and a girl. So you do 5 almonds in a bag for every guest.
Yeah. Well, we had ours were like colored silver. They looked like they were made of metal.
Yeah, they look like metallic, like those metal magnetic rocks that you would get.
People, they made a joke. They were calling them Terminator seeds.
Yeah, they were like, "Why are you giving us rocks?" I'm like, "It's candy. Go ahead." And they were like, "No, I'm gonna break my teeth on them."
Yeah.
That was our
No
color
hair,
theme. It was
gray
black,
skin.
silver, and white.
3 died on impact. The 4th survived the crash, but died shortly after. The military moved fast and created the infamous cover story.
A special scientific team took charge of removing these bodies for study. See attachment C.
Yeah, but you can see the
wreckage of the
Roswell
craft was also-
Roswell incident was basically the government not having the alien plan. That's why so much shit was fucked up about it. They released information and then backtracked and said, "Oh no, that's not what happened." That was the big thing. That was because they didn't have a plan. They're like, "Oh, yeah, it was an alien." Oh wait, no. This person over here is telling me, no, it wasn't an alien. No, I didn't see an alien. I saw a weather balloon. That's what it was.
That's what we saw. That's what we saw.
That's where the big fuck up came, was they weren't prepared for it. No, go figure. They have a plan for that shit. So this doesn't happen again.
Removed to several different locations. See attachment B. Civilian and military witnesses in the area were debriefed, and news reporters were given the effective cover story
they
that
were
the
debriefed?
object had been a
They lost their
misguided
underwear?
weather research balloon.
Oh, God,
Team
really?
led by Dr. Detmer Frank called the beings extraterrestrial biological entities, EBEs. And Roswell wasn't an isolated incident. The briefing detailed a second crash.
On 06 December 1950, a second object, probably of similar
Obviously, these
origin,
extraterrestrials
impacted
don't know
the
how to
Earth at
fucking
high
drive.
speed in the El
Give them
Indio
the fucking
Guerrero
DUI
area
test.
of the
That's a
Texas-Mexican border after following
What were they
I wonder if they ever figured out why they crashed.
The object was almost completely destroyed on impact. What remained went to the Atomic Energy Commission facility at Sandia, New Mexico.
You know what? I wouldn't be
The briefing
surprised if it was a
included the names of
redneck
all
firing
living
at shit at
MJ-12
random.
members, powerful figures in the military, scientific, and intelligence communities. But one name seemed
on
out
up,
of place. Dr. Donald Menzel, America's most famous
It's coming
UFO
right
skeptic.
for us!
A man who spent his career explaining away every
Up
sighting
in the
as
sky,
weather balloons,
Earl.
swamp gas, or natural phenomena. Having the country's biggest UFO debunker on the original committee proved that Operation Majestic 12 wasn't about discovery. It was about
Majestic
deception.
12 at area 20. No, 51. Sorry. Damn it. I thought it was 21. My bad. I don't know why I thought that.
Because you're a dork.
Yeah. That's true.
The MJ-12 documents described a crashed UFO and
MJ-12.
4 alien bodies. But the
Oh,
most
so that's where
shocking
my
part
sister
wasn't the crash. It was the cover-up. One name on the committee proved
I thought the
that
Jackson
operation
5 was only
designed
5.
to deceive the public from
Yeah.
the very beginning. The roster of Majestic 12 reads like a who's who of the American deep state. Let's go
Unless
through
you're
the
counting,
names.
like,
Admiral
Janet
Roscoe
Jackson and
Hillenkoetter,
Latoya
Naval
Jackson, too.
Intelligence, first director of the CIA, designated MJ-1, reported
Yeah?
directly to the president.
What?
Admiral Sidney
No,
Sowers,
you're
Naval
talking about
Intelligence,
Jackson 5 was
first
his
director
brother.
of Central
But
Intelligence,
we're going-
later executive secretary
no,
of the
no.
National Security Council,
Explaining it to take
General
away
Hoyt
from it.
Vandenberg, Chief of Staff of the Air Force, oversaw Air Force Intelligence, became the second director of Central Intelligence.
Thank you for the follow
General
on, kid.
Nathan Twining, Chief of Staff of the Air Force, commander of the
Thank
Roswell
you for the
operation.
follow.
He wrote a famous memo in 1947 saying UFOs were real.
Oh,
From his
it's a
reports
bot.
came Project Sign, Project
Oh,
Grudge,
damn it.
and Project Blue Book. Secretary James Forrestal, first
I
Secretary
take back
of
my thank
Defense,
you then.
former Secretary of the Navy.
I
General
take it
Robert
back.
Montague, commander of Sandia Base in Albuquerque, which created nuclear weapons. Captain Gordon Gray, National Security Advisor under Eisenhower, Secretary of the Army, helped manage nuclear weapons policy. Then the scientists. Dr.
Then
Vannevar
the
Bush,
scientists?
head
What
of the
took 'em so
Office of
long?
Scientific Research and Development during World War II, architect of the Manhattan Project. Dr. Detlev Bronk, biophysicist, future president of the National Academy of Sciences, specialized in aviation medicine, in charge of non-human biological entities. Dr. Lloyd Berkner, physicist and engineer specializing in radio, atmospheric studies, and space science. Dr. Jerome Hunsaker, aeronautical engineer, chairman of the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, which became NASA. These were the men who built America's nuclear secrets, but among them was one name that didn't fit, Dr. Donald Menzel. Menzel was a respected Harvard astronomer. He was also America's most famous, most vocal UFO debunker. He wrote books explaining away every sighting as weather balloons, swamp gas, mirages,
like me.
all kinds of natural phenomena.
Yeah?
Having such a well-known skeptic on a UFO committee made no sense, unless his
Well,
public
I'm not
role
well-known,
was
so.
a cover story. Dig a little deeper, and you realize Menzel was living a double life.
Dig
He had a
a little
30-year
deeper.
association with the NSA. He had top-secret ultra clearance with the CIA.
Top secret ultra clearance. What's next? Super duper premium platinum pinky swear clearance?
I want that.
Between 1947 and 1948, right after the
I want the
crash,
diamond and
Menzel made
crusted.
several trips to New Mexico.
Diamond and
paid for by the
crusty
US
diamond
government.
clearance.
In public, Menzel
Yes.
was a skeptic. In private, he was an asset. Harvard University
He was
has
an
been
ass?
taking photographs of the sky since
I know
1880.
a lot of those.
The images are stored on photographic
Ass?
plates.
It's an
By
ass.
1952,
He's
Harvard
an
had
ass.
500,000 plates. Many contained images that would be inconvenient for the government. So, they had to be destroyed.
Oh, how inconvenient.
1/3 of the plate collection destroyed by the new incoming director of the Harvard Observatory. And that man was, do you give his name or shall I?
I think you should do it.
Menzel, right?
Is Dr. Donald Menzel.
Oh, what a surprise.
Dr. Menzel destroyed 150,000
No
priceless
offense, but it almost
photographic
sounds like a
plates,
racist kind of
images
thing.
of
I don't
Mars,
know.
the moon,
Like, I
the
could
entire
be
sky.
reading wrong into
Not
it.
only that,
Did you hear that?
What?
He destroyed 150. Hold on. Listen.
by 1952, Harvard had 500,000 plates. Many contained images that would be inconvenient for the government, so they had to be destroyed.
1/3 of the plate collection.
1/3 of the plate collection, like 150,000 plates of photos. Destroyed.
Damn.
Just destroyed by this guy. He just came in. He was working for the government, and he's like, yeah, basically, oh, look.
Oh, we
this
ain't
is-
hiding nothing.
Yeah, it's... Whoops. My bad.
Collection
I just
destroyed by the
accidentally
new
pressed
incoming
the
director of the
delete
Harvard
button.
Observatory. And that man was, do you give his name or shall I?
I think you should do it.
That man is Dr. Donald Menzel.
Dr. Menzel destroyed 150,000 priceless photographic plates, images of Mars, the moon, the entire sky. Not only that, he prevented Harvard
Was
from
he a
taking
flat
any additional
earther?
photographs during his tenure, 15 years.
They weren't allowed to take any
Menzel
more
comes in
pictures for
September,
15
October
years.
1952,
His whole tenure.
But began destroying a certain
One of these
amount
things
of
is
this
not like the
priceless
other.
collection of astronomical data. And also, he prevented Harvard from collecting new astronomical data for a certain number of years, and this is known among your colleagues as the Menzel Gap. Is that correct?
Yes,
The Menzel
the
Gap
survey
is totally
that
named
was
after
there,
him.
Like the All Sky survey was halted for 15 years.
Oh, so following the science means destroying evidence, there's a lot of that going around these days.
But Menzel wasn't the only member with a complicated story. James Forrestal was openly critical of government corruption and lack of transparency.
Bruh.
The conscience isn't suited for a seat at the most secret table in the world. For MJ-12, Forrestal was a problem. To solve it, all they needed was a little gravity.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
James Vincent Forrestal didn't come from old money or privilege. He clawed his way up from newspaper reporter to Wall Street millionaire. By age 40,
I'll be damned.
he was president of the powerhouse investment firm Dillon Reed & Company. When World War II broke out, he walked away from finance to serve his country. Roosevelt made him Undersecretary of the Navy, then Secretary
Did he
of the
walk
Navy,
away,
and
or
finally
was he
First
made
Secretary
to
of
it?
Defense. Forrestal oversaw the
So back then,
transition
the draft
from
was going on,
wartime
right?
America into the Cold War superpower. His rags to riches story was the American dream, but he was the nightmare for the Washington establishment.
Go figure.
Forrestal was openly critical of Truman's policies, nuclear disarmament, joining NATO. Forrestal argued that recognizing the new state of Israel too soon would inflame the Arab world, threatening U.S. oil security. Critics accuse Forrestal of being anti-Semitic, but the record shows his arguments were strategic, not religious or ethnic. He wanted Israel to be under UN control until tempers in the region cooled down. He also believed America was being hollowed out from within. He warned that communists had infiltrated the government, the media, and the military. While the
Go
U.S.
figure.
was disarming, Moscow was embedding agents at the highest levels of American life.
He was right about that.
He was. Congressional hearings would later prove that Soviet spy rings really had penetrated Washington. But when Forrestal said it,
They
he was branded
penetrated.
paranoid. It was a media smear campaign.
Paranoid.
Journalists who once praised him painted him as unstable. Communists accused him of
Yeah.
imagining Reds under every
I'm sorry. I'm super happy. On Kick, my AI mod finally started kicking in and nailing these fucking bots when they come in.
bed. Cartoonists mocked him as a
Oh. I thought you
wild-eyed
were
conspiracy theorist. Inside the White
Here.
House, Truman's
I was like, whoa,
circle
that's
spread
the
the
wrong kind of
idea
deer.
that Forrestal
Oops.
was cracking under pressure. They
Like you
circulated
cheered when
rumors about his
Harry go
drinking,
crazy.
about his memory. But
cracking under
Forrestal
pressure.
wasn't drunk
Yeah.
or senile. He was filling thousands of pages.
No,
in his
no, no. I
diaries,
was just,
working
I was
15-hour
happy that a
days.
bot got
He
nuked
was
without me having to do
independent,
anything.
wealthy, and wasn't afraid to speak truth to power. Forrestal couldn't be controlled. That made him dangerous. By March 1949, the pressure campaign worked. Forrestal was forced to resign as Secretary of Defense. Within days, he was checked into Bethesda Naval Hospital for rest. But that rest looked more like confinement. Visitors were restricted.
Right there.
His priest tried 7 times to see him.
The way he
Blocked
did it.
every time.
The way he said
his brother
rest.
Henry begged to bring him home. Even Forrestal wrote letters saying he was fine and wanted to leave. The Navy kept him inside. 7 weeks later, he was dead. At 1:50 a.m. on May 22nd, 1949, a nurse heard a crash outside. Forrestal's body was found on a 3rd-floor ledge, 13 stories below his window. The belt of his bathrobe was tied around his neck. The hospital declared it a suicide within hours.
We don't
no
think
autopsy,
that it was maybe,
no investigation.
You know.
The coroner rubber-stamped the report without inspecting the body.
Of course!
Reporters were told Forrestal had been copying lines from a tragic play as a suicide note, but the lines were unfinished, mid-sentence, as if he was interrupted.
Now, let me guess. The video wasn't working that night.
They didn't have video back then.
Yeah, likely story.
Of course.
Forrestal's brother Henry called it murder.
Go figure.
Navy officials ordered personnel to stay silent. They even classified the number of windows in his room as top secret. Forrestal's diaries were seized immediately. Thousands of pages of meetings, conversations, personal reflections. When they were finally released 2 years later, entire sections were missing. His family believed the censored passages contained secrets that powerful people wanted buried.
Well,
Instead,
no shit.
Forrestal was buried.
History seems to repeat itself, don't it?
It does. Some believe Forrestal was going to go public about UFOs. He felt Americans deserved to know the truth about extraterrestrial contact. But the message was clear.
Yeah.
Silence wasn't optional. For years, the trail stayed cold. Then, a postcard arrived from New Zealand with a return address in Ethiopia.
Interesting.
How do we go from ghost fakers to aliens?
Well, Ghost Fakers is the general title. I watch all paranormal shit.
But in early 1985,
aliens are paranormal.
a mysterious postcard arrived at Bill Moore's home, about to blow the case wide open.
Because they don't just fake ghosts, they fake fucking alien spacecraft and shit,
was
too.
From a post office box in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
To get people to...
Moore didn't know anyone in New Zealand or Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Search for windows. Add some
But I like the way the Y-Files does these videos, especially with things on the paranormal. They'll tell you.
Product placements in
Well, no,
video.
they tell you the story, like the legend, all the information that's out, all the things that the people believe, right? And then usually they get to the end, and then they do the fact check. They go, okay, so all that being said, this part, here's all the evidence. None of it holds up. Here's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was a riddle.
I like the Y-Files.
Someone was following the investigation and knew it had stalled.
I like the Y-Files.
Moore called Jamie Chandere and their new teammate, nuclear physicist Stanton Friedman.
It was okay
Friedman
the first season. It started getting crazy after that.
For companies like General Electric. He
By the end of the fucking run, I wasn't even watching anymore. I would just hear things that happen and go, what the
For a
fuck?
stylish look, shop Suitland. Suitland wasn't a clothing store. It was Suitland, Maryland, home of the National Archives. That unlocked the other clue, Reese's Pieces. At first, they thought it had something to do with extraterrestrials.
Did you just say Reese's
After all, they were
Pieces? I was
E.T.'s favorite
just trying to
candy.
say, did he
But
just
Friedman knew and Ed Reese, who
Yeah.
worked
I
at the
like
National
E.T.
Archives in the military records branch.
Ed Reese, Reese's
weren't
Pieces.
candy, they were documents. The postcard was telling them exactly where to go and who to see.
Code word!
3 days later,
Or
Moore and
I
Chandere
could've
were in the
sworn,
massive
when I first
archives
saw
building in
E.T.
Suitland.
with the Reese's
They were still
Pieces,
facing
that there were
millions
no
of
brown
documents with
pieces
no
at
idea
first.
where to start.
I don't
Then
remember.
Moore looked at the postcard again.
I
The return
can't honestly
address,
remember
P.O.
myself.
Box 189, Box 189. Chandere approached the reference desk. They were looking for Box 189, Record Group 341, Air Force Records. The archivist checked the computer. The box had last been accessed in September 1984, just 2 weeks after Jerome Hunsaker's death. About the same time, Chandere received the Majestic 12 documents.
Yahtzee! This is like some UFO scavenger hunt, like Midnight Madness. Faggot beefy.
I know the movie. Do you want to know what they found in the box?
What's in the box?
I knew he was going to say it. What's in the box?
I'm done really seriously. What's in the box?
Inside.
Take a beefy.
Inside were dozens of folders filled with routine Air Force business from the 1950s.
Yes.
Then Chandra
What was in the box?
a single
It was his wife's head.
Ah, yes, thank you.
sheet of paper tucked between budget reports. The header read, Top Secret Restricted Information. A memorandum from General Twining, signed by Robert Cutler.
Happy Thanksgiving, Cassette Quest. Thanks for coming by. Yes.
Has decided that
Me and the family are good. In fact, I got my wife on with me tonight.
take place during the already scheduled White House meeting of July 16th.
This was it, the smoking gun, an official government document referencing
Probably was not born
MJ-12,
yet, though.
filed in the National Archives. It was the final piece they needed to solve the Majestic 12 puzzle. But more Chandra and Friedman weren't exposing a secret government program. They were being manipulated by one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, bum, bum, bum.
That's super cool. You guys are streaming together now. Here and there.
Not
The
tonight.
memo seemed to be the proof they
I
needed.
usually work. I
But they
just
didn't
happen to have it
realize
off.
they were pawns in a much larger game.
It's Thanksgiving. I have the hot wife come on and join me. I gotta have some arm candy.
Postmarked Albuquerque, New Mexico.
But I'm not even
Kirtland
in the
Air
room.
Force Base is in Albuquerque. That's where the
Close
game
enough.
was being played. And the
You
man
know
in
you got
charge
the stuff
was
sitting next
Richard
to you.
Doty.
I know where you're
Doty
sleeping.
was a
more than
special
me
agent
anyway.
for
Oh, wait.
AFOSI.
Hold on. They brought up the guy I hate the most. This guy gets brought up a lot in these fucking videos. Richard Doty. I call him Dick. Dick Doty. Fucking big fucking penis.
Gun. The Cutler Twining memo seemed to be the proof they needed, but they didn't realize they were pawns in a much larger game.
Well, no, Richard Doty was a part of the government disinformation stuff. So he was purposely putting out lies and shit like that. He was the one manipulating people about aliens and shit like that.
Aha.
And in fact, it got so bad. There was another episode of Y Files. There was a guy that thought he caught, alien transmissions. And when they found out he knew too much, they put Dick Doty on the case and was fucking feeding him misinformation and stuff like that, to the point where the guy became super paranoid. He literally drove the guy crazy to the point where he Minecrafted himself.
Interesting.
Yeah. That was Dick Doty. To keep the government secrets, they drove a person literally so crazy that they unalived themselves. That's why I don't like Dick
The clue
Doty.
was on that first envelope that contained the film. It was postmarked Albuquerque, New Mexico. Kirtland Air Force Base is in Albuquerque. That's where the game was being played. And the man in charge was Richard Doty. Doty was a special agent for AFOSI, the Air Force Office of Special Investigations. His job was to spread disinformation in the UFO community, and he was very good at it.
I was always connected to UFOs and to disinformation, although in actuality, within the government, we don't call it disinformation. We call it deception operations.
Doty's most notorious target was physicist Paul Benowitz. Benowitz believed he was intercepting alien communications near Kirtland. Instead of dismissing him, Doty fed him false documents and encouraged his theories. Eventually, Paul Benowitz had a complete mental breakdown. We did a whole episode on this a couple of years ago.
Link down in your Venus flytrap.
We don't want him to go out to the public, go on camera and say, hey, I just tapped into a secret laser on Kirtland Air Force Base. Obviously, we can't have that happen.
But the thing with Paul Benowitz is, he didn't go to the public. He went to the Air Force. He was trying to, he saw it as he was trying to protect the people. He wanted to help. And that's the thing. He wasn't doing it for fame or fortune. He went to the Air Force and was like, hey, I picked up these signals. They seem suspicious. I think you should know. He was trying to do the right thing, and they fucked him. He was trying to be a hero. That's what's fucking really shitty about the whole thing. He wasn't like, oh, I'm going to the news with this. Oh, I'm going to be famous. Oh, I'm going to sell my secrets. He was like, I'm going to go to the government and try to help the people and try to do the right thing. And they fucked him. And I'm like, fucking assholes.
So all I had to do was say, well, you know
Tell
what,
us how you
Paul?
really feel.
Maybe what you did see was UFOs.
Doty wasn't just targeting civilians. He also manipulated Emmy-winning documentary filmmaker Linda Moulton Howe. She was working on a UFO special for HBO. Doty promised her footage of crashed UFOs and alien bodies.
She also had contacts within the government. We wanted to know who those contacts were. So we set up an operation. We didn't. I didn't. The government did. Where I would bring, she was coming to Albuquerque, New Mexico. So everything was set up for me to contact her, bring her in to the OSI office. I show her a document that came from headquarters and try to convince her to work for us.
This was a specific government operation designed to prevent free speech. The goal was to stop the HBO documentary. And if they destroyed Linda's reputation in the process, even better.
Nothing to this HBO documentary. She was trying to confirm all the information is what it sounded like. So you were tasked with basically putting a kibosh on that documentary.
Yeah, that was Operation Kensaw. I interviewed her and showed her the documents and so forth, providing her with something that was detrimental to HBO. Another OSI agent provided her with small film clips.
Was it real or fake?
It was fake. It discredited her, and therefore she lost that contract.
The project was canceled, and Linda's reputation as a mainstream filmmaker was damaged. This
He
was
just
how
seems
the
like
game
he's
was
like
played.
sexist
Promise
against women or
evidence,
something.
build trust, then pull the
Well, that
rug.
was his job from the government, was to be a dick.
For my government.
Piece of shit.
They're working in agencies of the government that is supposed to be protecting of the people, by the people, for the people.
For the people.
How did it all turn upside down?
Yeah, HBO canceled the show because of Doty.
Yep.
I wish Doty was around for the last season of Game of Thrones.
In June 1989, the UFO community gathered in Las Vegas for the annual MUFON conference. Bill Moore was scheduled to speak. Moore was now a hero for his work on the MJ-12 documents. The room was packed. The last thing anyone expected to hear was a confession. Bill Moore, maybe the most trusted UFO researcher in the world, was a government asset. His handler was Richard Doty. They had an arrangement. Doty would provide Moore with confidential information about UFOs. Moore would report on the activities of people like Paul Benowitz and others in the UFO community.
And it was Richard Doty, then with AFOSI at Kirtland Air Force Base, who soon came into play as the middleman in that process. Shortly thereafter, it became apparent to me that my supplying information to the government through Doty on the activities of Paul Benowitz, APRO, and to a lesser extent several other individuals was to be a part of this equation.
Not only did Moore spread government disinformation, but he would also report back on how well the lies performed.
The entire story of a secret treaty between the U.S. government and the aliens, of exchanges of technology between us and the aliens, of battles between aliens and American armed forces, and of aliens allegedly having implanted hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of human beings for the purpose of taking over the world and using us as cattle or slaves, came about as a result of the disinformation process.
Yep.
I know, because I was in a position to observe much of this process as it unfolded. And I was providing regular reports on its effectiveness to some of the very people who were doing it to Paul.
I recruited Bill Moore. I recruited him to be a spy within the UFO community.
He looks like a turtle.
The room erupted. Researchers who trusted him felt betrayed. The man who brought the MJ-12 documents to the world had just admitted he was a government operative. His career was over. He was booed off the stage. Moore's confession cast a shadow over everything.
You're a nerd.
Were the MJ documents just another part of the game?
Hi, Dizzy. Long time no see.
Regarding the MJ-12 documents that were released to Jamie Shindir or Bill Moore, I had absolutely nothing to do with that. We coordinated, had liaison with them.
But all these other copies spread out around. Of course, the internet wasn't in existence back then, but and that's how the 12 documents.
Thank you for the lurky lurk. I do that a lot too.
Was factual.
Sometimes I'm busy. I go to a channel, I lurk to give the viewer.
Conducted by FBI, OSI, regarding the MJ12 documents. Extensive investigation just to determine whether these things were legitimate, whether they contained classified
yes,
information.
Happy Turkey Day, Happy Thanksgiving.
Who released them. So the names of the members of the MJ12 group were not officially known to us. A lot of the information, not all the particular details, but a lot of the information.
I really wanted a deep fried turkey this year.
The release of
I think next year I'm going to go all out. Maybe I'll make 2.
That is. I can guarantee you that
Not again.
the MJ12 documents.
You love my deep fried turkey. Don't go there.
Those things surface.
Yeah, but it takes so long, and trying to clean that
through
pot
a guy
takes
by the name of
forever.
Jamie Shandera.
You want me to bake another turkey with the
I'm sure.
the gravy topping?
That was part of another.
No.
The MJ12.
Oh, you like that one too?
MJ12. Where did they come from? Who makes up the MJ12? What's their names today? Is it the Zodiac or Zenith Group or?
In 1987,
My wife loves my cooking, right?
Sure.
Hey, no, be honest.
Yes, he's a good cook. Unless he makes green chicken, and then I'm like, I question that.
That was a joke, and you know it. That was a great joke. I made her favorite, my beer battered chicken wings, but I used food coloring in the batter to make them green. So when she got home from work, she looked at them on the counter, and she's like, "What? Why are they green?" I was like, "Oh, it must have taken you too long to get home. They must have gone bad." I was just bored. That's all that was. They still tasted great.
Yeah.
was investigated by.
Do you remember when I made the bowl of beef?
Yes. The bowl of beef.
I went to make beef stroganoff, thinking that I had all the ingredients, and I didn't. I didn't have the, like cream of mushroom soup and noodles and shit. I was like, all I've got is the beef and all the other parts. She's like, just make that part then. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I was like,
we brought it into work.
Yeah, I just made a big pot of fucking beef, all seasoned and everything, and cooked up like I was gonna put it in a stroganoff. And people love this shit. We just called it a bowl of beef. That's basically all it was.
Bowl of beef. The big bowl of beef. You need to make that again.
For the MJ12 documents. They claimed the UFO
get that again so
researchers
you can make the
claimed
stroganoff.
I released them, I created them, and we also wanted to form an alliance.
I heard you, yeah.
With
that
the
in your
MJ12
fit
group,
in the chicken.
working.
We need to get a
either
new
alongside
stove.
them or working with them.
I
Yeah.
have no connections, official connections with the United States government or intelligence community.
And those documents were created based
Now,
on actual
honey,
documents.
I don't know if I told you this. I considered putting a fundraiser up on the channel to raise money. Originally, it was going to be for a new fridge, but we got a fridge. We got a fridge. And now I'm like, well, we need a new stove. The stove is going. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a pain in the ass. We need a new stove.
If you want.
If I put a fundraiser, well, the goal was, if we reached the goal and made the money for the new stove, I was going to do a face reveal. What do you think?
Ooh, a face reveal for stove.
What is the chat thing? The chat should like voice, because
Yeah, they're the ones that have to do the donating.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, I mean, we're just going to get a new one when we get a tax return.
Yeah, true.
It's just I don't want to wait that long.
I know, I don't want to either, but if you're up for it, if you're up for revealing who is behind the mask of bones.
Well, it would be nice on some hand, because I tell all these stories about Universal, but I can't share a lot of my backstage pictures because I didn't want to reveal my face. So I tell all these stories and I've got all these pictures, but I can't show so many because I don't want to do a face reveal. But, I mean, if people are willing to help out, I'm like, I got to pay them back in return with something, and I figured a face reveal would be of value if people cared.
All right, I'm down for it.
So I don't know. I haven't made a full decision yet. I wanted to get people's feedback, but my chat's being quiet. I know you're there.
We know
So
you're
you have
there.
to
We
give
can
them
hear
a
you
little
breathing.
bit of real information.
Well, yeah.
Before
And I have a number on my
throw in
screen
the,
that tells me who's watching.
the disinformation.
Way to
And
ruin
then
it.
you add more and more
Yeah,
and more,
just had a fucking
and that
minute.
person opens their mind up and says, you know what? I think this is all real.
Everything about MJ-12 was now thrown into doubt. The documents were scrutinized. Believers became skeptics. The story was pushed to the fringe. But in 1994, another Majestic 12 document was found.
The chicken
and this
crossed
was
the
so
road.
detailed, it was almost
bum, bum.
impossible to deny.
Hey, honey, can you hear my sound alerts on Discord?
Nope.
Bruh. Like that?
Oh, that I can hear, yes.
Bruh. So you can hear that?
Bruh. Bruh.
Okay, so then you don't... So tell me, can you... did you hear the other guests come in?
No. I mean, I think I heard you got a message. That was it.
Well, here, I'll introduce you.
And his name is John C.
You were so lucky. I'm not in that room right fucking now. Because you would have so gotten a backhand. It would have been what did 5 fingers say to the face.
What? What's wrong with that?
I mean, I've met John Cena. He's a nice guy. He's okay. But he's no Undertaker.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't hate on my guy.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Don't hate on my guy.
William Moore's confession had shattered
Undertaker's
the UFO
so old,
community.
you cut him
The
open
MJ-12
and dust
documents,
comes out.
once seen as the Holy Grail,
Shut up!
were now tainted by
Hey,
disinformation.
I can
and
say
Richard
that.
Doty's
He backed me up.
Shut up.
Yeah, you may not know this story. I made this joke years ago to my wife. Because, of course, Lady Taker loves Undertaker. Go figure, right?
I have this symbol tattooed on my leg.
So, I said a joke. I said, you know why he doesn't do first blood matches anymore? Because blood doesn't come out, just dust. And she got mad at me. But then years later, we were watching a documentary about The Undertaker. And he said, yeah, I don't know. If I got cut open, probably dust would just come out.
No,
and I
no.
What did he say?
He was saying how he would handle if he was in a video game, how he would handle different video game characters. And it was like, oh, they brought a picture of Kirby up. And they're like, well, how would you defeat Kirby? And he's like, that looks like bubblegum. Because all he, I'll just step on him like bubblegum because all he does is eat. And there's nothing inside of me for him to eat. I got nothing but dust inside of me. My powers come from the urns.
That's not what he said.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Look it up.
He talked about his blood being dust.
Look it up. No, that is exactly what he said. Look it up. Bet you $10.
Whatever. He still backed it up.
Yeah. Shut up.
Nothing but dust inside.
Shut up. Leave him alone.
His fingerprints were all over it.
These fingerprints were on the taint.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Fingerprints were on the taint. I pressed play. The fingerprints were on the taint. Like, what? What the fuck did we miss?
What did we walk into? Whoa.
Were divided.
I mean,
Then in
honestly, I
1994,
like when I
10
get my
years
taint
after the
rubbed.
first package arrived, another roll of film was sent. This time, the recipient was
What?
Don Berliner, a respected aviation journalist.
What? It's like Machu Picchu. It's a little bit out of the way, but once you get there,
Film wasn't a memo or a briefing. It
No.
was a field guide.
No,
The cover read,
no.
Majestic 12 Group Special Operations Manual, with the subtitle, Extraterrestrial
Yes, I ripped that
Entities
joke from
and
someone.
Technology, Recovery, and Disposal. It was dated April
No.
what was it? It was why am I fucking forgetting his fucking name? I hate when I forget. He did the Two Bears podcast with Bert Kreischer. And I'm drawing a blank. I should know this guy. I watched all his fucking comedy bits. And I can't remember his fucking name.
Do you remember, has he done movies?
No. But he was talking about, he said, the way to a man's heart is through his taint. And just like Machu Picchu, it's a bit out of the way, but once you get there, the rewards are...
What did he look like?
I think his name is Nick something. I'm sure I'm going to be wrong and go, oh, wow, it was way off. Not yet. Now you got me fucking looking it up. God damn it. I know what he looks like. I just can't. Tom Segura. Tom.
You were way off.
Yeah, I was way off.
Yes, you were right. You were way fucking off. I don't know where you got Nick from.
Tom Segura. I ripped that from Tom Segura. I love Tom Segura is great.
1954 and marked top secret, magic eyes only. For researchers, this was the Rosetta Stone, a step-by-step guide for managing an alien presence.
I could never see those fucking 3D pictures, okay?
It provided instructions for establishing a secure perimeter around a crash site. It outlined protocols for handling various types of alien technology.
I had to find my
Craft
own
are to be approached with extreme caution if they appear functional.
They say
as serious
stare at
injury
it,
may
right?
result
But I
from
couldn't do it. I had to
exposure
cross
to
my
radiation
eyes and
and
then slowly
electrical
uncross them
discharges.
to see the
If
picture.
the craft is
Well, you know I'm partially colorblind. That's probably why I could never see those pictures.
And you have bad vision to begin with.
Yeah.
Personnel wearing protective clothing.
I can't see shit. I'm just an old man.
Too large to be transported by covered transport will be disassembled. If they must be transported whole or on open flatbed trailers, they will be covered in such a manner
I thought I'd be on my porch by this age. I thought I'd be on my porch yelling, "Get off of my lawn!" But no. I can't even make it to my front porch.
Can't even get to your porch.
I'm fucking disabled. You're lucky, kids. You're lucky. You're lucky, fucking random children in the neighborhood. I can't yell at you to get off my lawn because I can't make it to my porch.
Hey, Mr. Wilson.
Hey, I'm going to send you a message real quick.
No?
Yes.
Why?
The guide specified packaging and shipping procedures, press blackouts, how to issue deceptive statements to the media,
What happened now?
how to discredit witnesses, and
Never a good
communication
thing when you're
protocols
sending
to
me a
follow
message.
if live contact was established.
In dealing with any living extraterrestrial biological entity, security is of paramount importance. All other considerations are secondary. Although it is preferable to maintain the physical well-being of any entity, the loss of EBE life is considered acceptable if conditions or delays to preserve that life in any way compromises the security of the operations. Remains will be preserved against further decomposition as equipment and conditions permit. Cadavers and remains will be bagged or securely wrapped in waterproof covering.
Gotta step away for a moment.
Remains will be refrigerated or packed with
Thank you.
ice if available.
The manual described 4 types of alien craft in precise detail. Discs between 50 and
Oh yeah, I was
wide,
saying.
Cigar
I was saying we got a new fridge. I wanted to point out it was our neighbors. They sold it to us, but they sold it to us really cheap. It's $100 for almost a brand new fridge. You know, it was just like new. So, that was a great Thanksgiving gift, and you know, because I'm disabled, they came in and basically installed it. You know, it doesn't take a lot to install a fridge, but it didn't fit through our door. They had to take the doors off the fridge, so take them off, bring it through, put them back out. You know, so it was a bit of work that they had to do on Thanksgiving Day. So I really appreciate that they did all that for us. So, yeah, sometimes it's nice to have nice neighbors living in a rural area. Now, I don't like all of our neighbors. I know we've had a couple people move in that are very, like, busybody, you know, rumor mill, everybody talking behind everybody's back type shit, those type of people, but in general. And there's some people I didn't like at first, and now I like. They've grown on me.
Well, what? Put everything in the washer. Put the other clothes into the washer. It's fine.
Right, honey?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, I'm dealing with
Okay. Yeah, gotta love the job of parents. Gotta get the kids up doing stuff. Yeah. Normally, when the wife isn't home and I'm doing my stream, the kids usually take it as time as they're like, "Oh, it's party time. There's no rules because no one's watching us." No, don't get me wrong. They're old enough. They're old enough to be on their own, but they're like, "We have no responsibility." And mommy's like, "Oh hell no, mommy's home today." And mommy's like, "No, you're going to go do shit."
Oh. All right, I'm back. Okay, now what was he saying? You were saying
I was just telling the audience about how you're putting the foot down with the kids.
Yo.
Get up off your ass. It ain't party time. Go do your shit. You know what you're supposed to do. Why you act like you don't know no better?
Not because you know what I was doing while you were talking? I was doing the dishes.
Aw. I got some dishes in here.
No, I'm off the clock.
Well, make the boo do it.
The boo's doing the laundry right now.
Okay. All right. Fair. I told her to wash some towels. Did she wash those yet?
Don't know. Hey, put it down. Sorry, the boo's distracting.
Hey, do me a favor, Red. Red, you can talk. You can talk.
Hi, Mom.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Why does she sound so depressed?
Because she's trying to act like she's super tired.
I am.
No.
Oh, so you're not going to stay awake?
She was all up and happy and jumping. She decided
Here, come
to
here.
go. The
Give me a
most she
moment.
had to go in
Give me a
there,
second. Hold on. Oh, she's super excited now.
No, you can. Yes, you can. Put him.
I got her super excited now.
It will work. Hold it.
The kids are loving this Thanksgiving break. They gotta go back to school on Monday.
Boo is driving me up the wall right now.
Oh yeah, Boo's reaching that teenager age.
Yes, she's talking back and arguing with me.
Yep.
What did you
I'm not looking forward to puberty.
What did you give to Red?
Huh?
Did you give Red something?
No, I did not.
Then why was Red so happy?
Because I told Red after stream that we were going to watch that movie I mentioned together.
Oh, I got it. Okay. The sequel, right?
Yep.
The sequel movie?
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. All right, let's get back into this.
I want to go to the movies next year. I know you don't want to go, but I want to go.
For what?
What we talked about. Hunger Games.
I don't remember. Which movie do you want to go see?
Hunger Games.
Oh, no. You go by yourself.
Yes. Fine. I will.
The last Hunger Game movie was such a disappointment, and even like the original series, the last two, I was not impressed with.
I was catching fire because there was so much crucial information that was in the book that they should have put in the movie. Because a lot of the shit in the movie didn't make sense if you didn't read the damn book.
Well, then that's on their fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it's you only have so much time to put a whole story into a movie, but I'm like, dude, there was some crucial shit that needed to be put in. Like, Heavenly showing the watch to Katniss during the gala. That meant, hey, this is what the arena is going to be. And then the roles that they got from the district were telling them this is what day and what time to go ahead and hit with the lightning so that we can get you out of there. But no, they don't do that. They just happen to know, oh, this is the day we're doing it.
Yeah. Well, I was not impressed. I liked the first two. That was like it.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one because this is Haymitch's story. We get introduced to Haymitch in this. And I like how Woody Harrelson portrayed Haymitch.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll watch it when it goes on to streaming.
All right.
Shaped
Anyway,
vessels over 2,000 feet long, cone and triangle-shaped craft. It also categorized 2 different types of EBEs. Type 1 entities were humanoid, about 5 feet tall, with pale yellow skin. Type 2 were 3 to 4 feet tall, with large, elongated heads, with big slanted eyes that were pure black, pale skin, 3 long fingers, and a thumb. We know them as the Greys.
It is not definitely
We do know them like that, or is that what you're telling us?
originates, but it
Well,
seems
they're
certain
the
that
most
they
common
did not
ones. The Greys are the
evolve
most
on
common ones, even
Earth.
though
It is further evident, although not certain, that
for
they
some
may
reason
have
we all made
evolved
them
I
green.
get it. Okay.
Little green men.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
manual
I
was
like the
clinical
Greys.
and
What the fuck?
professional,
Oh,
exactly
God,
what you'd
why did it
expect
take
from
so
a
long
military
to
field
register
guide.
what they were
It
talking
answered every question critics raised about earlier MJ-12 documents, almost as if someone
Like
was
short
paying
little guys
attention
with a big,
and
like,
responding to
almond-shaped
skeptics.
head.
And maybe somebody was. Page 2
teardrop-shaped
identified
head
the source
with
of the
the
document,
long black
Kirtland
eyes,
Air Force
yeah.
Base,
Yeah.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, headquarters of OSI agent Richard Doty.
Fuck Richard Doty, fucking dick.
You should get a shirt made that just says that.
Fuck dick. No, I'm not getting a shirt that says fuck dick.
Researchers found what looked like top-secret documents proving a UFO cover-up. They
Have a
followed a
shirt
paper
that says,
trail to a
"Fuck
smoking gun
Richard
in the National
Doty."
Archives. But the investigation collapsed when one of their own confessed to being a government disinformation agent. But are the Majestic 12 documents real? Well, let's break it down. The case for a hoax is overwhelming. William Moore, the man at the center of the discovery, publicly admitted to working with Air Force intelligence to spread disinformation.
Well,
the documents were mailed.
That's the biggest problem with all the alien conspiracy shit, is because you have actual sectors in the government trying to give misinformation. So everything that comes out could either be true or false based on, without evidence, it doesn't mean shit. You can't just listen to people because it could be false information or it could be true and you wouldn't even know. It's fucking insane. There's so much false information. I mean, that's the way the government wanted it. They flooded so much fake evidence out there that if anything real came out, you'd have no idea. And it's part of why I get pissed about the ghost faker shit, is because if anything real, any real evidence ever came out, it's so fucking drowned out by all the bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
To him and Jamie Chandray with no chain of custody. Later, they found the Cutler Twining memo in the National Archives. Skeptics say they planted it there, which they did. The documents themselves are full of problems. The Cutler Twining memo was signed by Robert Cutler on a date he wasn't in the country. Other documents use a strange date format that isn't used by the military or civilians, like putting 06 instead of just 6 for the day of the month. The typefaces are a little wrong for the early 1950s. There are formatting errors, misspellings, and terminology problems, like using the word media instead of the press, which was much more common. There are references to buildings that didn't exist yet. The documents were missing proper top-secret control numbers. President Truman's signature was obviously copied from another document. So, is it a hoax? Well, not so fast. The film containing the Special Operations Manual was authenticated as 1950s era Tri-X stock. Forensic analysis of the typography showed a raised letter Z. This was an artifact of a 1954 hot lead printing press. That's a nice detail. The language is correct. Terms like craft tape instead of duct tape, and the official 1950s postal abbreviation for New Mexico, N.MEX. It was perfect. Almost. The font and use of bold section headers aren't consistent with DoD field manuals. It refers to Area 51. Area 51 wasn't publicly acknowledged until 2013. Besides, the military didn't call it Area 51. That was a CIA designation. The manual outlines procedures for satellite recovery, but this is supposed to be from 1954. Sputnik wasn't launched until 1957, and it caught America by surprise. Still, there are coincidences that are hard to dismiss. President Truman really did meet with Bush and Forrestal on the exact day the MJ-12 order was supposedly signed. General Twining's flight logs really do place him in New Mexico right after the crash. And Dr. Menzel really did have top secret ultra clearance with the CIA. So what's going on? Are the documents fake or real? Well, the answer is yes.
They're fake and real.
All roads lead back to Kirtland Air Force Base, the Office of Special Investigations, and Richard Doty.
They're real to a
This
point.
wasn't a random hoax. It was a coordinated psychological operation. The goal was to fool the public and control the researchers. By feeding them a mix of fake and real information, they waste time following false leads. They waste time studying fictional details. And they waste time arguing with each other about who was or wasn't an intelligence asset. If anyone got too close to an actual secret, the intelligence community would steer the narrative and discredit them. Smear campaigns were effective.
Pushing people out of windows works too.
It sure does. I think the truth about Majestic 12 is more mundane. The documents were designed to confuse researchers, while the military tested special equipment and operated black projects in the desert. Are they testing reverse-engineered alien craft? Probably, though it's probably not what we think. Do I believe an organization operating outside the government is controlling the UFO narrative? Absolutely, I do. This rabbit hole goes even deeper, which is why this is only volume 1 of a series of Majestic 12 episodes. The documents are forgeries, but they're really good forgeries. Doty's become the face of UFO disinformation. But he was just one small piece of a very large, very well-funded machine. Doty himself said the documents weren't real, but a lot of the information in them is. He's careful about how he words that. The real conspiracy is that the techniques perfected on UFO researchers in the 1980s are now being used on all of us every single day. Are the current whistleblowers telling the truth? I doubt it. I don't trust people from Air Force intelligence with active security clearances, giving statements approved by the Pentagon, all while getting paid by the US government. And I become really skeptical when you release a book.
There's always a book.
But I could be wrong. When I publicly denounce the whistleblowers, half my audience cheers and the other half boos.
The Boner Activity book.
As I'm writing this, people are debating whether the Tic Tac UFO is a Lockheed project. They're divided and distracted.
That's not what she said.
That's the point. The weaponization of truth didn't end on Majestic 12. That's when it began. It was a field test. In an age of social media and information warfare, we're all Paul Benowitz now. We're constantly targeted, manipulated, and fed a version of reality designed to keep us confused and divided. But don't let them win. We'll only learn the truth when we're focused and united. We have to apply pressure on our elected officials. We need them to be afraid.
United.
We need them to know that if you lie to us, you're fired. Also,
potatoes are good.
You're fired. Every election cycle, we need to hold them accountable. If they fail, we go to the ballot box and drop a hammer on them. Then we bring in somebody else to get the job done. If they fail,
how well has that worked in the past?
Again and again and again. We need to be as relentless as they are. We're outgunned. They have all the tools of the state at their disposal. All we have is a hammer. But you know what they say when all you have is a hammer? Well, when I look at Capitol Hill, I see a whole bunch of nails.
What did I say?
Yeah, well, it's a common saying, dear.
Thank you so much for hanging out today. My name is AJ. There's Hecklefish.
Faggot Beefy.
This has been the White Files. If you had fun or learned
Church
anything,
doesn't want to talk
really
to the
appreciate it if you
microphone.
subscribe, like, comment, share. That stuff helps the channel.
Tough kitty.
I think.
She's very
like most
chirpy
topics we
tonight.
cover on the channel,
Oh, I
today's
know.
is recommended by you.
I know.
By thousands of you. If there's a story you'd like to see or learn more about, go to thewhitefiles.com/tips. And there are more Majestic 12 episodes coming. You are not going to believe this rabbit hole. Now remember, The White Files is also a podcast. You could take us on the road.
Okay. You've got a long outro. No, that's not what I wanted. All right. No, there we go. Get rid of the fucking chat. All right. Beardo gets scared. This says Beardo actually gets scared. So let's see what happens.
Beardo's Widows,
Does he?
Goals, how you
Does he?
all
I don't know.
doing?
I haven't
It's
seen
been
it
a
yet.
while. Jump scare clips. I've recently gone back to Phasmophobia. We also introduced
Oh.
Dixper, and Dixper is an app that
So this is just
basically
gonna be
puts
funny.
on-screen jump scares, but we shared it with Yorkie Dave, so every time I got jump scared, Yorkie Dave got jump scared. This is a little bit of fun, a little extra video for a Saturday. I hope you enjoy it. Thoughts, likes, comments,
Let's
all
see
that
how good
stuff
it
down
is.
below.
If it
Much
gets
love to you
boring,
all.
we'll
Beardo
skip it.
Out.
And I've just watched you die.
Oh. You have a bucket.
Honey, we should play Phasmo together.
Because you've kicked it.
No, thank you.
No,
Why
it's
not?
a Stanley Parable reference.
You know exactly why.
It's not real. It's a video game.
I
Don't
tried
care.
to play
Get the
that game.
haunted ghost on video. Listen, I died. I did get the haunting ghost on video. So,
I just kicked the cat. Whoops. Are you okay?
Oh, you did as
you
well.
know, like...
I'm feel good.
Who the fuck did that?
I do not feel good.
Oh god, did I tell you about the time I was trolling fucking Aesop during a game? Well, I troll him a lot, but we were playing a game, and on my soundboard, I got the sound for Discord messages. So
God.
I kept clicking the sound, he kept checking his messages. He's like, eventually he goes, someone keeps getting messages, I'm hearing it. And everyone's like, not me, not me. And I keep going. He's like, somebody check your messages.
You're horrible.
That was like the time we were playing Lego Fortnite, and I kept changing the direction of the wheels on the car.
That reminds me when
he's like, what's going on? Why does the wheels keep doing that? It must be a glitch. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a glitch.
I trolled one of my teachers when I was a kid because it was when I was really young and when the Talk Boy, the Talk Boy Talk Girl thing came out.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted the Talk Boy pen, and I got it for Christmas. But when I went to school, if they wanted to call the teacher, like the front office or something, it was a phone. And it just so happened that one of the buttons on my Talk Boy pen sounded like the phone. So people kept pressing it because everyone wanted to borrow the Talk Boy. Kept pressing it, and my teacher kept going to the phone and started like, hello? Hello? No one was there. 2 minutes later, we pressed it again. By the 5th time this happened, he called the office back. And he was like, this was through the intercom that's, so he's yelling, hey, calling me? They're like, no, why? They're like, my phone has been ringing, and sometimes every time I pick it up, no one has said anything. Never figured it out. Because I was like, give me my pen back, bitch. I'm about to get in trouble.
That was like when one of my friends in class had a watch that was a TV remote, and they kept turning off the TV during it wasn't the morning,
yeah.
The teacher had us watching a video in class.
Yeah. Did your school have the wire baskets under your desk?
Some of them did.
Did you ever do that high pitched sound with it?
No.
Oh, we used to do that all the time, and the teachers got so angry at us. It's like when you do that to a wine glass, around the rim.
Oh my god.
That high-pitched sound with the wine glass, you could do that if the basket wire was long enough under the chair. You just get that right rhythm. You could make it go. And it was so loud and so high-pitched that the teachers hated it.
I remember we did worse stuff. There was a kid in my science class, and we weren't at normal desks. We were at like workstations,
Oh yeah, like the big tables.
He took a paper clip and pulled one of the prongs out, put it between a book, so that he was holding it with the book, and jammed it in the light socket, so that he would cut the power to the room, so that we wouldn't have to do class while the power was out. I shit you not.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, well, it worked.
How kind.
Did you get my message?
No wonder she's trying to kill us all. All Gingy's doing is insulting
You sent me another one?
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just taking my
didn't even hear her.
Shit.
Oh, the shears were yours, were they?
So that's why you grabbed the hoe. Oh,
Yeah. Just call my mama.
All right, hold on.
That's where I took from that.
He's
That's why
a
I just
hoe.
dribbled water everywhere.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So while I'm in the van, if you look at the Twitch panels, these are the things that you can do. This one used to get me all the time. A spagina. No, it wasn't Yoshi that used to get me. Well, Yoshi did get me a few times.
Yoshi was bad.
Alright, I missed it.
That one! It got me even though I knew it.
That one! That one!
Well, you don't know. Oh shit, I only put one torch in.
Oh.
I'll change that subject quick.
Brilliant! Oh my god!
What happened?
I'm so sorry.
No, no, it's. You
I don't know.
why,
I missed it.
know. It's fine. You're good.
Oh, I am here for this.
Oh, dear.
I remember how this. Wanker. Wanker off! Wanker. I'm gonna stick.
What did you tell Boo? What did you tell the Boo?
Oh, no. The same thing I told Red.
Trying to take it over my mouse.
Oh, okay.
That's mine and all.
Same thing that you were told. You're the one.
You make that time lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
You're so fun.
Rubber ducky,
Totally fond of
you.
So if you've used the crates that Yorkie issued on the stream, he's just refunded you all, so you all get to do it all over again. Oh, I can't do anything now.
You know what watching these videos remind me of?
What?
It's
I watched this one video of these guys playing the Finding Bigfoot game.
Yeah,
I don't like the Finding Bigfoot game. You keep trying to get me to play that.
You know me.
No, please, at least watch it.
We went in there.
I did watch a few. I don't think they're that entertaining.
The one video I found was funny when they found out the trick on how to get
I'm upstairs.
Away from Bigfoot.
Trying to
Found
find the
out
power.
if they're
Find the
very
rubber
quiet, that Bigfoot won't come to the house. Like he'll stand outside.
Rubber ducky, don't go in Dorky's butt.
You know what's weird? There's no one in here, and my VTuber model is reacting as if it's picking up somebody else, like leaning back and doing weird shit. Yeah.
You have a ghost.
It's definitely not a fucking ghost. It's probably the cat, to be honest.
Oh, it's picking up the cats.
I mean, I would assume so, but yeah. But people, if I were to put it on there and go, the VTuber model was reacting, but it would show up on one of those paranormal fucking shows. We're like, God damn it! It's not a ghost!
That fart was so well timed.
Even though you're already dead.
It was.
Yep, I'm already dead.
Oh.
One big boner.
Right, I'm pretty sure a doll just looked at me. Nope, 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 nope.
Oh, look, that was me.
Fuck all of this.
Skeleton.
Ooh, a hammer. I'm gonna go smash some dolls.
No, see, that person was me right there. Someone called it. Nope, 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 nope.
She suddenly feels brave now. She's got a fucking lethal weapon in her hand, doesn't she?
You're a big chicken.
Yeah,
no, I'm smart.
The biggest boner on the planet, that's right.
No, don't. Play with it.
Taking a
No, I'm fucking smart.
Fucking hell!
All right, this is funny and cute. I'm gonna skip it though.
Yes, please.
What do you mean? Yes, please. What's wrong with it?
How you doing? I'm Callan, and
More slapped ham. All right, slapped ham. Here's why this eerie clip is going viral, which we're probably going to see several clips and never be pointed out what the fuck which one they're talking
It's all
about.
the same thing where it's like fake. Yeah.
Yeah, it's AI created titles. I like to pick on his AI created titles. He's starting to lean too heavily on AI now.
this is Slapped Ham. We've got some seriously spooky clips for you this week, so sit back, relax.
Why did he name
enjoy.
it Slap Ham? You know,
Well, that's been his name
why
for
do you
years.
like slapping ham? I know, but
His intro. Originally, he didn't show his face. He would speak through like a little picture of like a little pig, like a little ham. And they used to have a little thing, a little intro sound like "slapped ham," like every time.
Home security footage from Indonesia in mid-February 2025 captures a chilling moment inside a grandfather's bedroom.
You let
Out of
Grandpa
nowhere,
all
the child's
alone?
leg jerks violently as if yanked by an unseen hand.
No, it doesn't. It looks like he did it.
The sudden motion
looks
is so strong
staged.
it startles them upright in shock.
He was just moving his leg. That's all that was.
Some commenters believe this is classic poltergeist activity, while others suggest it could be staged.
I've seen ones that are way more dramatic than that. That just looked like him moving his leg. He didn't even move it that fast.
It looked like he was trying to stand up. Like that was his weird way of standing up.
Oh God, this one again?
TikTok user
it's a dog angry at a Roomba.
House when something unsettling
That's all
happens.
this is. Even fucking Beardo covered this. The dog's mad, barking and growling at a Roomba.
He films her standing motionless in the kitchen for an unusually long time.
This is dumb. I'm so tired of covering this one.
As the camera
God,
rolls,
and he
his
goes
dog
on
begins
with
to
it
growl
forever.
low, sensing something isn't right.
Still going.
Are you fucking kidding me? They're saying that's what possessed?
Security footage shows a man walking across a busy street when the impossible happens.
That's called an optical illusion.
Where the fuck did he... Halfway across, the figure abruptly vanishes into thin air. No.
But we're gonna ignore the fact that you're looking at a complete stranger and following him with your camera for no fucking reason. Because that's totally normal. We just record complete strangers walking across the street.
Yeah, it's like, he obviously like ducked down and then the camera panned like to the left and he walked back to the right and down the side. That's his bud.
Something like that, yeah. Otherwise, why the fuck are you recording this random person on a random sidewalk for no fucking reason? Unless you knew something you were gonna do something with it. Stupid.
No trace left behind.
Common sense, please, people.
Duck down. He ducked down. See? You see him duck down right there?
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, I don't think the dude gave the recorder permission to record him. Well, duh.
Case of real life
Unless they were
teleportation.
homies.
Others think
Watch,
it may
watch
be the
through the
result
window,
of
you
bad
watch it up.
editing or a curious line of sight.
You can see him go and duck down carefully if you watch it.
But so far, no one has been able to explain how an entire person could disappear mid-stride.
No, we just explained it! We just explained it!
Where did he go?
$10 that the person in front of him is in on it too.
Where the did he just go?
He ducked.
No one can
TikTok
explain
user
it. We
Caitlin
just
films a
did.
bizarre scene from her car. A man lying in the road doing crunches.
So what?
She and her friend laugh in disbelief, but when the camera pans back just seconds later, the man is gone.
To one particular corner and walk across the street in a square, shadow boxing.
For what? He's working out. He got done with his crunches and got up and ran off.
There's no sign of him, not walking away, not ducking out of sight, simply vanished.
No, but you turned the camera away. That's not simply vanished.
Where is he? Where is he? Ah! Oh no, he ran away! It's because he said that. He's gone. Wait, where'd he go?
This is so dumb.
For some, it's proof of a glitch
You
in
are
reality.
running
For
out
others,
of
it's clever
footage,
editing.
and this shit
Either way,
is
it's one of the
embarrassing.
strangest disappearances caught on camera in recent months.
Where is he? Where is he? Ah! Oh no, he ran away! It's because he
Oh no, he's running away!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yeah! I can't do that voice anymore. You hated that voice.
During a trip to Victoria's Yarra Valley, Rachel and her friends notice a strange seam in their Airbnb's kitchen bench.
Sure, what?
Well, no, but the whole fact is now that we know that there's a den
No.
it's probably a wine cellar.
Oh, I've
On
seen
closer
this. Somebody
inspection,
did
they
this
find a
before.
hidden latch.
This is the same. No. They showed this clip with someone else. There was a guy doing it. It was the exact same setup. It's a hidden. There's like a hidden room.
Okay, what's in the room?
I don't remember. There was like, as far as I remember, there was nothing. But it's just, you find a hidden room. Well, I thought it was neat. I wanted a hidden room. That's why I remember this fucking, this clip. So what? These girls came to the same Airbnb and they found the same thing that's already out there? It's fucking dumb.
And they're making it seem like, oh my god, found it. Oh.
With a push, the entire bench slides open, revealing
it's
a
like
secret
storage.
doorway and a staircase leading into darkness.
The staircase leading into darkness.
Probably the basement pantry. No.
Exploring further, they discover a stark, empty underground room.
Oh, well, yeah, the guy never went this far.
Waste of space.
It's storage!
You're a waste of air.
The video racks up over 171
It's all in
million
their
views,
heads.
with commenters speculating wildly. A bomb shelter, a panic room,
Blair
even
Witch.
something sinister like a kidnapping
Blair Witch?
hideout.
Space.
Yeah.
Go stand in the corner!
While Rachel and her friends ended up having a nice little vacation, the true purpose of the hidden room remains a mystery. What do you
It's
think
an
this room is
Airbnb.
used
Why don't you
for?
just ask the
Let me know
fucking
in
owner,
the
you
comments
dumbass?
below.
Waste of space.
What a waste of air.
Oh, wait.
Mother should have swallowed you.
Hold on. Scuff Kitty is here. Scuff Kitty, do you want to say hi? You want to say hi?
Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty.
She's chirping a
I
little
don't hear
bit.
chirping. Oh, there's the chirp. There's the chirp. I heard that.
Hi, Whiskey. Yes, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. I love you too, baby. Oh, your babies. She's not a
Spoiled
happy
brat.
mama.
She's a spoiled brat, Godzilla face chonker butt.
Instagram user Andy Jang shares unusual
The
clips
fuck?
of a Qigong practitioner working on patients.
Oh, he's touching that kid a little inappropriately there.
Smoke or steam
It's just
appears
his
to rise
head.
from the child's scalp.
No, that's smoke. There's a difference
No.
between steam and smoke.
It's not smoke. It's probably like dry dandruff or something.
In another clip,
No,
the
look
same
at
thing
it.
happens to a bald, older
I
man.
see it, yeah.
That looks more like steam than smoke, but
It looks fake.
it does. I wouldn't be surprised if the guy had something in his hand causing
The
it.
description refers to this
'Cause
practice
only
as
the
Qigong
right hand is causing the
dehumidification,
smoke to come
a
out.
concept in traditional Chinese
Yeah,
medicine
look at the
where
way the hand's
dampness is
positioned.
thought
He's
to
probably got a
accumulate
like
in the
a
body,
wire, like,
leading to
glued to his
fatigue,
hand.
bloating,
Right.
or fogginess.
The left hand
Practitioners believe
doesn't cause
certain
anything, it
movements
makes
and
it go
dietary
away.
approaches can
But the
release
other
this
hand makes the
dampness.
smoke come out.
Skeptics, however,
Yeah, you can't
think
see
the
his thumb. His
smoke
thumb
could
is
be
probably on
staged
the
with hidden
trigger.
effects.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thumb is probably on the
So,
trigger,
is this
like,
genuine
like
energy
holding
work
it
or
so
just
the smoke
another
doesn't come
performance
out.
dressed
And
up
then
as
as he goes, he
ancient
moves
healing?
his thumb a little bit to let the smoke out and put his thumb back over it to cover it.
Well, no, they showed us some. Look.
Oh, there's his thumb. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably palm of his hand. He
Coming
keeps
up in
that
our
well
last
hidden.
segment, in just
Yeah.
a few seconds, we take a look at an eerie UFO crash in Poland that happened just a few weeks ago. But before we do, remember to lick that like button. You
Oh, yeah,
button
but before we
licking
do that, you
like
must
licker.
subscribe.
Oh, and remember to subscribe to the channel.
Unfortunately, I am subscribed, but just so I can keep up to date with all these garbage videos.
In the early hours of August 20th,
you're
2025,
the
the quiet
cause of
village of
all the
Osiny
problems.
in eastern Poland was rocked by a
What?
deafening explosion.
Huh?
At around 2 a.m., residents were jolted awake as a mysterious object slammed
who's
into
that?
a
I heard
cornfield,
someone
the
speak.
blast reverberating
It's-
through their homes
it's-
and shattering
it's Scuff
windows.
Kitty.
At first, the scene was baffling.
I put her down
Burned
and she's
metal
not
and
happy.
Plastic littered a crater roughly 8 to 10 meters wide. Windows were shattered, but miraculously, no one was hurt. Local residents described the force as powerful enough to shake their entire homes.
I'm
But
probably
initial
gonna
mystery
get off
gave way
at
to
10
mounting
bones, 'cause
suspicion.
I've got a
The
big
defense
data
minister
room.
publicly labeled the crash
Well, you know
a
we're
deliberate
streaming
act
till
of
11. He's only got an
provocation,
hour.
a Russian drone strike delivered at a delicate moment during peace negotiations.
I'm tired.
Investigators
I got
confirmed
busy
that the
days
wreckage
tomorrow.
likely came from a
boo
military
fucking
decoy
who.
drone, probably a Russian modified
gotta do it, so
Shahed
you
model
never
with a
know.
Chinese engine, possibly detonating itself mid-air. Radar showed no signs of entry from Ukraine or Belarus. Poland's foreign ministry announced plans
No
to lodge a
entry.
formal protest with Moscow. NATO
Oh,
allies
right.
were briefed
Giggity.
and regional tensions intensified. Once a puzzling spectacle in a rural field, this crash has become a potent
Rural.
geopolitical flashpoint.
Rural.
What first looked like a UFO-type
Rural.
mystery now bears the unmistakable imprint of a calculated military move. In the balance between war and peace, a fiery drone crash in a quiet cornfield has made the stakes painfully clear.
Okay, this isn't paranormal at all. A drone crashed in a field.
Over on our second
La-di-da.
channel, we take a look
That's
at one of the
supposed
most
to be a
baffling
drone.
UFO encounters of all time.
No.
In
Don't
Australia,
care.
from Tasmania to King Island,
Can you just
sudden
play the last
catastrophic
fucking...
mechanical failure, nothing else in comments below.
Was that it? That was it. Okay. Ooh! The side-eye guy! I love this guy, he's funny. Let's see. Exposing CJ Faison. I think that's how you pronounce it. Faison? Fake stalker camping nonsense. This made me rage. Oh, this should be wonderful. I want to have someone make custom music for me.
Hey, Segways! It's been over 18 months since my last CJ Faison video, and how glorious that time has been. Now, I'm well aware that a debunker covering CJ Faison is hardly reinventing the wheel here. It's like shooting upside down floating fish in a barrel at this point. But I wanted to make this video for 3 reasons. One, because I found what I'm about to watch so incredibly dumb that I just had to laugh at it. Second, well, I guess I'm just running out of ideas at this bloody point. And thirdly, and most importantly, I wanted to ask a question for each of you to answer for yourselves.
Okay.
Why do we consider channels like CJ Faison, who we can all surely agree is flat out ridiculous,
Whoa! What? You just slapped my face!
as a fake paranormal channel, and why do we consider Midwest Ghost Hunter a parody channel? Maybe some of you don't consider Midwest to be a parody channel, but I certainly do, and I know others have said the same thing.
Dude, that doll just got yanked back into the darkness. By what? I don't know.
Into the darkness.
Ian from Midwest Ghost Hunter has never come out and publicly stated that his channel is a parody on stupidly fake ghost hunting YouTube channels. It's all just so utterly overblown and silly that myself and others have just come to the conclusion that surely it's a parody channel. But CJ, who is arguably even more ridiculous, doesn't get this same benefit of the doubt. Is it because Ian just comes across as a nicer guy? I mean, I did a live stream with him, and I got to admit, he really does seem like a very nice bloke. Or is it because CJ does some dumb scammy type shit? Oh yeah, he's actually done this. This is a real thing. I highly...
What? Did I just see that?
I missed it. Well, I just got up for a second.
Authentic dirt from CJ Faison's
Oh
farm.
my god.
$38.99.
Someone selling their bathwater.
This is what the fuck. Yeah, I will say Midwest Ghost Hunter, the guy, the reason people give him credibility as a parody channel is because he's a really good sport about it, and yes.
Jesus Christ.
Can you hear that?
Go on. Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Spoiled brat was presented.
No, Midwest Ghost Hunter, he's a really good sport, like the debunkers and stuff. He takes a lot of things in stride. He's not like a lot of these bitch channels that goes, oh, they're picking on me, or you don't know what you're talking. And he's like, that was a good one. Yep. That's why people give him a lot more leeway. This guy, this is scummy as shit. This is really scummy.
CJ does some dumb scammy type shit. Oh yeah, he's actually done this. This is a real thing. I highly doubt we're ever going to see Ian do anything as stupid as this. Or is it simply because CJ has been doing this whole thing far longer than Ian? I don't know, but neither channel has ever stated that their content is for entertainment purposes. We got pretty close with that live stream I did with Ian where he was dancing very close to his channel being for entertainment purposes.
Start things off nice and easy. First of all, how long have you been a parody channel
I
for?
think...
You're funny. At the end of the day...
I think he's worried if he comes out and says it that he'll lose a lot of viewers.
Fake, whether you think it's scary, funny, whatever you take from it,
I think he wants to admit it, but he's afraid of losing his
At the end of
viewership.
the day, that's all that matters to me.
But of course he didn't outright state this. It's more just me reading between the lines. I think the point I'm trying to make here is that no matter how ridiculous a channel is it right for us just to assume it's for entertainment purposes? Really, this does need to be stated in black and white that it is for entertainment purpose and it is in fact fake content. There are just too many people out there that believe this nonsense and it's wrong to deceive them. Even if, in my opinion, they're incredibly gullible. And I'm coming at all this from a person who actually likes Ian. I genuinely think he's a decent bloke. But at the end of the day, I've got to stay consistent with my debunking mindset. Dick. Anyway, rant over. Let's now watch CJ Fasion's video titled "Masked Man Stalked Me While Van Camping in Forest Solo. Terrifying Night." Yeah, it's one of those videos. We're off to a great start with CJ's thumbnail here, because he does that whole cheesy YouTube red circle with an arrow thing, but there is literally nothing in that circle.
There's nothing there.
Absolutely no masked man or really anyone or anything of any interest in that circle. And believe me,
It's just
I know
there
a thing or
to
two
make you
about
look.
masked men.
Made you look!
Don't take that out of context. Anyway, if you've always wanted to know what it feels like to fall into the abyss of a black hole, please
Well, see, it's just like people will fill in the blank. People will just assume. And that's what a lot of these fucking ghost hunters, these fake fucking channels take advantage of. Is they'll put a red circle there, and people are like, oh, I can see it. Oh, they let their mind fucking just wander, and even though there's nothing fucking there, like they wouldn't lie. They fucking let pareidolia do the work for them. It's like the audio pareidolia shit you hear with those crappy EVPs. All it is static. It's like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I heard it say it wants me out. That's why, like, these ghost fakers will put fucking quotes on the screen. They'll show you the words on screen to try to feed the fucking audio pareidolia to you. Then you read it on the screen, you're like, oh yeah, I hear it. But if they were to just give you that audio and not give you any prompting, you'd be like, I have no idea what the fuck that's saying. That's nothing. That's why they feed it to you. They tell you what they want you to hear, and you're like, oh yeah, I hear it. Fucking
Give
bullshit.
CJ's original video a watch before you carry on any further with my load of old bollocks.
Just like that, we're back with another video, van camping, by the way. So one of the most important things for you all to understand is tonight I am solo. Tonight I am in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, and my goal is to hopefully not get stalked.
New Jersey.
Messed with at my campsite.
Don't give a shit.
It's becoming a weird common occurrence apparently around that area.
No, CJ, it's a weird common occurrence whenever you switch your camera on and stalkers keep coming after you.
Yeah, there's a couple of...
Yeah, apparently you have nothing but stalkers. Now, remember when we drove up to Connecticut and we went through New Jersey? I thought I was going to die on that fucking road.
Yeah.
I was so butt puckered. They're doing at least 30 over the speed limit. I was doing 5 over, you know, but it was dark. It was sleeting out. And, you know, the road was slippery as shit. And I'm white knuckling the steering wheel, both hands. And these people are flying by acting like I'm fucking going slow. I was like, I'm going 5 over. Holy shit.
Remember when I made you stop to go get White Castles?
Yeah. Yeah. We have to get White Castles while we're up here. GPS, okay, closest White Castle, okay. And we ended up taking us to, like, the worst fucking neighborhood. Even the people at White Castle's like, you should get your food and go. They're, like, warning us. I'm, like, waking her up. I'm like, honey, get up and order your food now.
And I looked around and said, where are we? And he told me, and I went, yeah, that seems about right.
Get your food, let's go. All right. It was bad. It was bad. We went to a rough neighborhood that, like, you know, when even the people in the White Castle were like, yeah, you should go. This is not good for you.
People who reached out that live locally and were like, hey, CJ, you know, listen, it kind of happens to a lot of people, especially during the weekdays.
Well, I'd probably say bollocks.
I've heard after Halloween that, you know, the leaves start to fall off the trees, and when things fall, things also rise, and people say, like, evil rises in the forest, so...
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
This is pretty much going to be the same as an Exploring with Angelo video. isn't
Makes
it?
sense.
Stalkers and Ghosts was pretty much the same premise as the last painful Angelo video that I had to endure. But I didn't think they'd be plagiarizing each other's bullshit this closely.
I came back here to the Pine Barrens tonight because of the fact that you know, so many people are like, CJ, you got stalked. And yes, I truly feel like I was stalked, and I don't know by who, I don't know why, I don't know.
They wanted to touch your balls.
As long as it took for you to finish your video.
I don't know. I just figured I'd try this campground next. See
Oh
what
my
happens,
God,
see if
they
any
wanted to
ghosts and
touch
all
his
that good stuff
balls.
are around here.
Show me one CJ video where he doesn't get attacked by a ghost or come in contact with a stalker or some extreme level of bollocks.
Explain to me how ghost hunters that are actively looking for evidence have gone years with nothing, and these guys suddenly find shit like every single fucking time. Right? He gets attacked in like every fucking video. Yep. But the guy's actively looking, like spending years that making it feel futile, and they can't find shit. But this guy, he just happens to find it every fucking time. He's like magic.
Doesn't happen, because if this happened to your average person, they'd be traumatized for life and certainly not keep making YouTube videos out of it. Anyway, I'm skipping about 20 to 30 minutes of this video because it's just CJ padding the fuck out of this video with cycling around the campsite and chatting shit. Pretty much, this is CJ's way of showing everyone the campsite and that nobody else is in fact using this campsite. He is there alone.
All right, so as you can see, it's time to eat.
I'm alone. Trust me, bro.
Right here. And there's two things I do when I eat.
Oh my God, I don't care. Get on with the stalker
shit.
Here's what I want to tell you all. The email that I...
A lot of these ghost videos are done with an accomplice. Whenever they emphasize I'm alone, it always feels like thou dost protest too much. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like when they, I covered this, I bring it up a lot because it's a great bit of supporting evidence for debunkers, is this other paranormal group did a fake video. Now, I called out exactly how they did every one because they did a follow-up video where they said, yes, we faked it on purpose to show you how they do it. And sure enough, I was right on like every single one. Number one being they had an accomplice. Because right in the beginning of the original video, they said, it's just the two of us. It's just the two of us. And it's like, thou dost protest too much. Sure enough, yeah, we had a third guy helping us do this and that and this and that. So this reminds me of, they're like, oh, look, he's going around the campsite showing that he's all alone. I'm like, yeah, well, he probably has a schedule and probably has people showing up at a later time.